I don't feel right when I walk out. Tell me will you help me if I fall down?
All right, so boom, y'all. This is a podcast, and I got Logic's #1 fan.
Jeez, you gotta start it off with that.
I had to, bro. Logic's #1 fan in the building. I got lifties on the podcast, yo.
Was good. In the flesh, in the building. Proud to be here, bro.
Man, I was just watching. First of all, who is music for tonight? Who is it?
He is. Well, I mean, he reached out to me from he's friends with this other Instagram like hip hop type page that's named One Track Mind, and I think he found out about me through there. But yeah, he's just like he's a music page on Instagram, like post music, post like songs, shit like that.
Okay, I came across an interview you did with him. I heard you be doing late night interviews.
Not necessarily, bro. That was
like, he told me that y'all was recording like damn near at midnight.
Yeah, that one was late as fuck.
I mean, why me and you got to record at 5 p.m.? Why couldn't we do this at 1 a.m.? Make it more passionate and sensual for you.
Whoa. Hey, light a candle and shit? I'm down, bro.
Might as well, bro. That's what you be doing anyway.
Turn on the face cam and shit.
But it's funny.
Right?
It's funny watching that video and hearing you explain the reason why you changed your name from Lyft to Lifties. I was like, it had to be because of the car company. And then when you said it, I was like, all right, I do it.
Bro, I didn't even know a fucking car company existed, bro. Like I was probably like 15, 16. I was just making like trick shotting videos and shit. And I was just I found out about the car company one day. I actually went by Lyft for a solid like 2 or 3 years. And then when I changed to doing like hip hop content and shit back in like 2018, that's when I changed shit from Lyft to Lifties, just because like if you looked up Lyft, the first thing you would find is fucking like Justin Bieber doing fucking song karaoke with Lyft and shit. I'm like, bro, I don't want that shit to pop
People would have to scroll down to like 15 different pages to find one video from you.
And I'm like, bro, why the fuck is the car company even making YouTube videos? Bro, like no one watching this shit. Like what the fuck? Stupid,
man.
Bro.
I remember when that company first got introduced back when I was in high school, and I would be catching the bus and whatnot. Like whenever you're at, you know how some malls will have like a bus stop, like pretty much thing in the back of the mall, some shit. Whenever I would be at those, it will always be guys walking around handing out flyers and shit, talking about try out this new company called Lyft. I'm like, I'm not about to get in your car.
Especially in high school, bro, a kid and shit. Fuck that,
like, no, bro. Like, you can't just be walking around expecting people to just trust you and know you. I've never heard of this business. Like, I'm not about to just accept this flyer and go, all right, you can take me home. Like, nah, bro.
Yeah, I ain't with that shit, bro. I didn't even start using like Uber until I was probably like 18. And that shit was just kind of sus when I was doing it, bro. Like the Uber drivers be trying to like talk to you. There's the one who tried to tell me to sit in the front seat. I'm like, bro, I don't know what the fuck y'all are on. Like, I'm trying to get home, bro.
How did that happen? Was you already sitting in the back? He was like, no, I may come up here.
Bro, yes. Like I would deadass be sitting in the back seat and then right as I'm opening the door, getting ready to sit down, like, I mean, you can sit up here if you want. I'm like, what the like? I'm cool back here, bro.
I don't know if you ever heard of it, but Uber has this thing called silent mode on the app, where when you pretty much book a ride and you click yes to silent mode, when the driver is picking you up, they'll see that it has passenger enabled silent mode. What that means is you're not allowed to talk to them. Silent mode pretty much means that the passenger is telling you like they don't want to be talked to for the ride.
Bro, when did that get, bro? If that shit was there the whole time, bro, I'm kind of missing out, because there was literally like I never saw shit even existed when I was taking Uber all the time, bro.
It's funny because imagine that from the driver's standpoint. Like, you haven't even seen this person yet. The first thing you know about him, I don't want to talk to you, bro. Just take me where I gotta be. Don't say shit to me,
bro. If I was a driver though, I would probably want that, because like I wouldn't want to just talk to these random motherfuckers. Like, what if you're an Uber driver, bro, and you just want to be silent, and then the motherfucker in your back seat is like drunk as fuck, and they're just talking your ear off? It's like, bro, I'm just trying to listen to some music right now, bro. Like, I don't know. They should have a silent mode for drivers too. That should be a thing.
I hear you, but now usually the first thing that I always ask my guests is, how do you feel about like the current state of your YouTube channel right now? But for you, I actually want to transition to something that I feel is more important. I wanted to tell you congratulations on focusing on the healthier lifestyle. I have seen the growth, my dude. All the pictures and the videos you've been posting, you legit went from Jonah Hill to Channing Tatum, bro. I peeped that. I peeped that, bro. Congratulations on that.
Thank you so much, bro. That's some shit that I've been focusing on. Like, I want to say since the pandemic started. Actually, not even really since it started, but like last May. Yeah, bro. I've just been trying to focus on my health a shit ton more, and it is kind of. You said you usually ask guests what the state of their current channel is and stuff. It does me getting healthy and living a better, healthier lifestyle does kind of tie in with the state of my YouTube channel because back in like April of last year, my main channel that I would upload videos on, it was hacked and it got like suspended and shit like that. And probably like 2 months into it being suspended, I was like, bro, I got all this free time. I'm not uploading videos. Let me finally decide to get a little healthier. And yeah, like since May of last year is really when I started focusing on my health a little more. So it's been like damn near a year to the day.
Man, that is incredible. I can't even be like that. I'm still trying to find the motivation to work out. I'm not happy with how I look and the stuff I eat. I just can't find the motivation to do it.
It's really just like it. I don't know where the fuck I heard this, but it's anything like you could start any new habit within 2 or like 3 days or 2 or 3 weeks of fucking doing it consistently. I don't know where the fuck I heard that, but I feel like I've heard that somewhere. So like literally, bro, if you decided to get into a habit of eating healthier shit, of like working out and being more fit and shit, stick to it. Do whatever the fuck you can to stay consistent to it for like 2 to 3 weeks, bro, and it'll literally become a lifestyle. Like me working out every day, it isn't even like fuck, man, I got to go work out right now. It's dead ass just like, oh, I'm about to go do my daily shit, you know?
Right. I think what it is for me is that because I used to be like that. If we talking like 2018, Amir, I was definitely on like I was one of them dudes who had the Nike Run app and I was running multiple hours every day. I used to love that shit and always going to the gym and whatnot. Where everything changed was that I just ended up getting I ended up getting a job where I had to work like 12 hours a day. And
it's draining, bro.
I'll put it this way. Like I've always been one of those people that believes I don't believe there's a such thing as I don't have enough time to do something. But usually when people say I don't have enough time to do something, what they really mean is I got time. I would just rather spend it doing something else. So like I've never really been the type to make excuses like that. Like, oh, I don't work out because I don't have the time to. Like I definitely got time, but I would just rather spend it playing a game or working on YouTube videos or some shit. I don't want to go work out. Like,
yeah. That's kind of like where I am with the state of my channel too, bro. It's like I mean, I have the time to make YouTube videos because I haven't been active on any of my channels, bro, and probably like the past, like it's really been months since I've been uploading multiple videos a week. But like I don't know, I was kind of making the excuse at some point, like, you know, I don't got time to do this shit. Like I got work, I'm working out, all this shit. But I mean, recently I got time, bro, but it's just
you don't want to do it really.
Yeah, I just don't feel like making videos and shit. You especially being a YouTuber as well, bro. I'm pretty sure you could agree to this. If you just like ain't feeling YouTube videos and you force yourself to make them, it's like, bro, that shit takes it takes all the enjoyment out of it. And like you'll even be making shitty video. I mean, at least in my fucking experience, like my
I know exactly what you mean, bro.
Good,
you're gonna end up like when you listen back to your audio and whatnot, you can hear it in yourself. Like, man, I don't even feel like making this shit.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck am I even talking about, bro? Like, I'm not even like I'm just talking, bro. I'll be doing that shit so many times when I'm making videos, bro. Like, I'll be editing it and shit, and I'm like, are people even gonna understand what the fuck I'm saying right here? Like, I feel like I'm just talking. I'm not even saying shit.
Just to get the video done, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know. So like whenever, I don't know, like I've had time to make videos recently, but it hasn't been a priority just because like, I don't know, dog. Like whenever YouTube decided to fuck my channel and hack it, or whenever YouTube decided to like suspend my channel from when it was hacked and shit, I've kind of, it kind of just like took a lot out of me in terms of still being like motivated to like just be on the grind 24/7 type shit, you know? So
it definitely just sounds like you're. So will you admit that your motivation and just your heart is not in YouTube anymore?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of been like that for probably like I want to say like 8, 9, 10 months, for damn near a year, bro. Since like they decided, since my shit was suspended. But I mean, it comes and goes. Like you can go on my channels and see like there's been points where I've uploaded like, you know, 3 videos in a week, and I don't know, but like motivation really just comes and goes. But as of right now, like, yeah, bro, like I don't know, the passion for YouTube and shit isn't there right now, and it hasn't been there for a minute. But I mean, I don't know, motivation comes in waves, bro. Like I'm sure that I'll get back to it pretty soon, to be honest.
Is it something that you truthfully want to even go back to?
I mean, eventually, yeah. Like because bro, YouTube is some shit that I've been doing since probably like 2016, 2015, and I've always wanted to do it. And I mean, yeah, I could see myself going back to it. It's just right now, like it just ain't there, bro. I don't know, like I can't even, like I was saying, I can't force myself to do shit. I don't know, like I feel like the majority of my passion that was focused on YouTube before is now focused on just like me trying to keep my health in check and like, you know, keep my fitness type shit in check. So
do you feel like in order to go back to YouTube and start devoting that time to it, you would end up having to compromise time from doing something else?
Kind of, in a way. I feel like I'd be able to balance it, but I mean, yeah, like I feel like I probably would definitely have to take just take focus away from other things to put it into YouTube. But I mean, I
That is
don't
true,
know, bro.
true, bro.
Like you can really balance anything in life, bro. This motherfucker, like, look at The Rock, bro. The Rock is doing like 30,000 things at once. This motherfucker is an actor. He's fucking shredded. He has like the biggest Instagram page on the world. He's always doing shit, bro. Like if he could balance doing that shit, I can most definitely balance doing YouTube and like fucking staying healthy and shit. My mind's got to be at that moment, and like right now, it's just not at the content making moment.
When it comes to when it comes to balancing your time in general, you always, it's all about value. Whenever you're pretty much deciding what you're gonna do with your time in a particular day, it's all about what you value more. Like when you wake up in the morning, it's like, all right, I gotta go do this. It's like, because you're doing it because that's what your priorities is. That's what you value. And that could be simply having a job. It's like, the reason why you're going to work is because you value having money and having a roof over your head over making a YouTube video.
Exactly, bro.
It's like you could lie to your boss and be like, hey bro, I don't feel good today, I'm about to just take the day off. But then spend the whole day making YouTube videos and shit. But who about to do that?
Yeah, I mean, I can't even cap, bro. I be doing that shit sometimes. I can't even cap, bro.
So anybody can always like make time to do something. It's just you always value some things over the other. And that's my thing when it comes to exercising in general. I can't tell you the last time I set foot in the fucking gym. And it's not that I don't have time. I just be wanting to do other shit instead. I've lost my motivation to exercise.
Yeah, you just don't be valuing it, like you said, type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, I don't know, like that's basically where I am with YouTube. I just don't value. I mean, I value my channels, like, bro, like I'll have moments where I look back and I'm just like, I'm so fucking grateful for even just like the people that respond to my Instagram stories and like my fucking following on Instagram and shit, because my Instagram is still pretty active compared to my my YouTube channel, because I don't be posting on that shit at all. But like, I don't know, I'll just have moments where I'm like, bro, I don't even value like making videos and shit. And bro, I don't even know how the fuck I got here. I don't even know what my point was, but I was gonna say something.
I actually, when it came to your Instagram popping up, I actually heard you be on Instagram and TikTok.
Whoa,
I heard you be going crazy on the TikTok too, though.
Yo, were you about to say OnlyFans, bro?
It may have been a slip of the tongue. I didn't mean to say that.
Crazy.
I said TikTok, bro.
Bro, yeah, bro, I had a fucking TikTok go viral like a month or two ago. It was the most random shit ever, bro. I literally recorded me driving past like a bunch of Christian people, playing the Lil Nas X song that like Christian people were all
Call Me By My Name shit.
Yes, bro. I was just playing it past them. I really genuinely don't even think they heard, and if they did, then they don't give a fuck. But like, I literally just recorded TikTok driving past some Christian people playing that song, and the caption was like, "I'm going to hell for doing this," and it has like over 2 million views on that shit, bro.
Oh shit, good job. You knew what you was doing though.
Yeah, I knew what the fuck I was doing. I definitely knew what I was doing, bro. I was sitting at the stoplight right there, and I'm like, bro, this shit would be fucking hilarious. I saw him parked across the way. I'm like, I'm gonna do this shit real quick. Did it, bro? I just posted it to my Instagram and Snapchat too. Like, I didn't even put that shit on TikTok eventually. But I was at work the next day, and one of my friends was telling me to put it on TikTok. I'm like, bro, I got you. That shit got like 100 views in the first day, and then it just fucking took off.
It's funny that you say it was a random thing on the fly that you just like threw together. Sometimes that's how it be. It be like the most random shit that you throw together that you don't think somebody gonna care about, that ends up getting like the most views or most like subs off of shit like that.
Bro, that's always the shit that blows up, bro. Like you could put 24 hours into one specific video, bro. The best video of your life. That shit gets like 2,000 views. And then you'll fucking record yourself driving past some Christians playing Lil Nas X, and that shit is your most piece of content that you've ever put out. crazy.
I recently had somebody hit me up on because the finale of season 2 that me and Culture did with Isaiah, the finale was Culture asking me would I ever go back to making those XXL compilation videos of just ranking shit, and I was like never. I wouldn't go back to doing that. And somebody ended up messaging me on Instagram saying I feel like you should go back to those type of videos, and I said why, and he was like I don't know, I just always thought those was more entertaining than the videos you make now. I was like, how was those more entertaining? Literally all I did was just take the clips from like XXL's channel and just put them in like a little order, like just a little small compilation video. That's nothing. Yeah. And I'm like, how is that better than like all the shit I go through now with the like recording the commentary, putting the video together, just thinking about the idea in the first place? Like, how are those better? And he just couldn't explain himself. He was like, I don't know. I would rather watch those. I would rather watch those. I'm like, all right. I mean, if you like XXL that much, just go to their channel. Like, exactly, all of the ciphers and freestyles are still there, dude.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. People just like I don't know, but I feel like with specific videos, if you just have a cool thumbnail and a cool title, even if the video isn't better than like your actual videos you make right now, people will just fuck with it more just because they're like, oh, this thumbnail and shit is sick. Like I'm just gonna watch it, and I feel like that's how like those ranked worst to best videos go. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. I ain't made those since 2018 or so. People will get over it. Anybody who wants me to go back to that channel, I just want to like just grab them by their shirt collars and shake them. Like, why? Why do you want me to go back to making them dusty ass videos? Like, bro, there was nothing special about those.
Bro, who was even on XXL last year, bro? Like, I don't even.
Chica for one.
Oh my god, bro. Jesus Christ, that must be why, bro. I literally don't even remember. Was Jack Harlow on it last year?
Yes.
Okay, I think Jack Harlow and probably Chica are the only ones that I remember, bro. Like, I don't even remember last year.
You remember Chica over Polo G and Alien?
No, well, no, I don't remember Chica, but like overall the shit that happened with you and her fucking yesterday.
Man, she'll be fine, bro. She's still talking about it today, but she'll get over it.
But she gonna survive, bro. Like all she gotta do is just like put Twitter down type shit. It's like that Tyler the Creator tweet. Like, how you gonna get cyberbullied, bro? Just put your phone down.
If like, I'm pretty sure everybody gonna let it go unless fucking. I think I said this in a live stream that I did. Unless Charlamagne calls me and Coach for the donkey of the day or something.
Oh my god, bro!
People gonna let it go.
Plug, bro.
If that happens, I'm going straight to the Book versus Club video talking hella shit. I'm like, yes, sir.
Bro, you and Coach got to do a whole entire, bro. How people were saying you guys did a 24-minute video just talking about Chica. Y'all got to do a 48-minute video just talking about the donkey of the day shit, bro. That would blow up.
I wish Charlamagne would say something. I'm like, but don't you about here raping people? Like, come on now. You can't get
Charlamagne has a rape case?
Oh man, it's a lot of shit going on with him.
Fucking Charlamagne, bro. Do you listen to his podcast, Brilliant Idiots?
I didn't know he had one.
Bro, I listen to that shit every day for probably like the past 3 years of my life, or not every day, every Thursday, bro. That shit is.
You a big Charlamagne fan like that? Wow.
I wouldn't say I'm like a big Charlamagne fan, but I listen to his podcast damn near every week, bro. That shit is just so funny. It's him and Andrew Schultz.
But you never listen to the podcast.
I do be listening to the podcast, bro. I listen to the one with Croc Gang. I listened to one with Isaiah. You had CDTV, right?
No, I never.
No? Oh shit.
No. But that's all the old ones, bro. The one with Croc Gang and Isaiah, that shit from like 8 months ago.
Yeah, 8 months ago. It ain't that long.
No, bro. I didn't make so many episodes since then. You missing out, especially the story time videos, boy.
Oh my god.
I be beating up little kids and shit. Like you gotta.
I think I saw that title the other day. Actually, I can't even count.
Yeah, bro. You watched the old shit from last year. You gotta peep the new ones.
Bro,
this podcast right now. I'm gonna keep this in the vault and never release it since you don't listen to shit anyway.
Stop, bro. You trolling.
Ain't nobody else gonna watch it, so fuck it.
Have you done that to like other people you've interviewed? Like you just
I would never do nothing like that. No.
Oh, okay.
Any podcast I've ever recorded, it's still on the channel.
Didn't you do Blackie Speaks too, or am I tripping?
He told me the reason why he didn't want to do the podcast actually.
Oh shit! Because I feel like I saw like the thumbnail or some shit. I don't know. I must be tripping.
Yeah, you think about Charlamagne's podcast, but the reason Blackie told me he didn't want to do it was because he told me he's seen other interviews, episodes I've done, and I always ask my guests like semi-personal questions, like what type of person are you outside of YouTube? What would you be doing if you wasn't a YouTuber? Like stuff like that. I'm not asking you what's your fucking social security number, but
yeah,
I want the fans like to know like the person behind like the YouTube channel. But when it comes to Blackie, he told me that he peeped me asking those type of questions. That's all stuff that he doesn't want to answer. He doesn't want people to know like what would he be doing if he wasn't
to stay mysterious and shit.
Yeah, he wants to keep that hidden in identity. So he was pretty much telling me, I hope you can respect my decision that I don't want to answer those questions. And I said, yeah, like I understand loud and clear. But I pretty much told him, I'm like, if you don't want to answer those questions, that's like half the conversation that's gone out the window. So it's kind of ain't no point then.
Yeah, bro. Blackie Speaks. He's his like come up on YouTube is motivational as fuck, bro. Like I was watching him before he even fucking had the Blackie Speaks channel, bro. Like it's crazy.
When he a Logic fan page or some shit?
Yeah, bro. I don't know if he wanted to talk about it because he said he wants to like keep. I don't know if this would be considered like fucking getting like personal or whatever, but yeah, bro. He was mainly a Logic fan page before he even had the Blackie Speaks channel, and he would literally how his format and everything is for the Blackie Speaks YouTube videos. He had that, but it was like a mainly only Logic fucking YouTube channel, bro, and that shit was just crazy, bro.
Like, he started out down bad. If he was a Logic fan,
I mean, bro, he went from that to fucking the Blackie Speaks right now, though, bro. Like, I don't know, his shit is mad motivational. Like, especially because I literally, bro, I knew about him before he even created the Blackie Speaks shit. Strictly from just
what was
like,
the name of his old channel? Do you remember?
It was the Rat Pack 301. I think he took all that shit down a long time ago, though.
I remember that was his old Twitter name. Did he have a YouTube channel called that?
Yeah, it was the same thing for YouTube too.
Oh, okay. I wonder if it was the same account and he just changed it to Blackie Speaks, or did he create a different?
Nah, it was definitely a different one because I remember he was like promoting it in his Logic videos. He would like there was towards the end before he deleted the channel or whatever, he was like, oh yeah, go check out my fucking my hip hop channel where I'm covering more than just Logic. And then
you met Blackie Speaks when he was a baby.
Bro, I'm telling you.
That's cold. That's cold.
Bro, fun fucking fact, bro. Like I literally remember seeing him tweet out saying like I'm thinking about starting a YouTube channel, all this crazy shit before he even had a YouTube channel, bro. So like I've been rocking with him for a minute.
Have you ever met Blackie Speaks? Like, does he know who you are?
Yeah. So when Logic shouted, I mean, I've like DM'd him and shit like a few times here and there every now and then. I've popped up in his Instagram live and shit, and he's kind of semi-recognized me and shit. But I don't know if you've seen the clip when Logic shouted me out back.
Oh, of course I have. Yeah, that's your claim to fame right there.
Shut up. But like, no. Right after he shouted me out, he was like, "Oh, shout out to Blackie Speaks too. I love you, Blackie Speaks."
Yeah, I know there's that clip you talking about. I seen it. You and Blackie was having a field day with that shit when it first happened. I was all on Twitter. I'm like, okay, I'm proud of y'all.
Yeah, so he Blackie Speaks DM me right when that shit happened. He either DM me or he responded to one of my tweets. I think he might have DM me. But he was like, "Hey, bro, I saw Logic shouted you out too. Congrats!" Like blah, 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 shit like that.
That nigga never talked to you again.
Yeah, I look at the DM right now. Actually, I'm overplaying it, bro. He sent me the eye emojis, the purple demon emoji. He said, "Congrats, bro," and that's it. And he never replied again.
Oh damn, bro! Hit him up, asking for a collab or something, bro. He'll respond.
He is not about to collab with me, bro. Every single time I try reaching out to him, he just. Bro,
you gotta shoot for the stars and land on the moon. If you at least ask him, he'll get something out of you.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe when I get back to grinding videos and shit, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I think I don't remember when I found this shit, but him and CDTV actually have a collab video called Top 10 Logic Songs. Did you know that?
I did not. Didn't they? They had their own podcast together, didn't they?
Yeah, they stopped that shit real quick.
Yeah, why did they only did like a few episodes? What the fuck was up with that?
I don't know, guys. Ask Blackie.
Nah, he ain't getting reply to me, bro. Nah, I didn't even know they did a collab video together though.
Yeah, it's an old ass video that I almost didn't know existed either. I was going through this phase where I was trying to listen to Logic and I couldn't do it. But that's how I found it. I said, "Oh shit, this is a collab with Blackie."
I was about to say, bro, what the fuck are you? What in your life went wrong that you're over here looking for top 10 Logic song?
I actually just found it. It's called Top 10 Most Motivational Logic Songs. They dropped it November of 2017.
Oh shit, that's OG. That's OG type.
I'm gonna send you the link to your Twitter so you can watch it later. But speaking of your baby daddy, what I was going through when I said that I'm a fuck you up for this, but when it comes to Logic, let me just ask you right out the gate, why do you love that nigga so much?
He's just I don't know. He's a guy, bro. Like I fuck with him. He's He's motivational as fuck. He always does his best to just try and like spread a positive message. Even though motherfucker, bro, he gets the amount of hate that he gets compared to someone like Polo G. Like it ain't even comparable. Like I don't know. It's Piano G. Jesus Christ. Nah, I don't know, bro. He's just I don't know. I fuck with him. His music's dope, and he's always kind of just did his best to spread a positive message throughout his career. And
okay, that's fired. That's fired.
Bro,
Yeah, I hear you.
I low key feel like you think I'm more obsessed with Logic than I actually am. Like I fucking love Logic, bro. Like that's my boy. I fuck with him. But I feel like you think I got like a Logic shrine or something in my basement type.
I wouldn't put that past you. I wasn't even thinking the basement. I feel like you have it in your bedroom right behind you.
I don't know about all that, bro. Hey, actually though, I did order Logic got his own pop figures.
I'm sure you did.
I'm about to go pick it up in 2 days. I can't even cap.
But no, I'm just trolling you, bro. Whenever I just like call him your baby daddy, no shit like that. I'm just joking. But you're the biggest fan of him that I know. I'm serious when I say that. That's
crazy. There's definitely bigger fans, but I rock with him heavily. That's my boy.
Where I came in listening to Logic was that the only song I knew by Logic pretty much was 44 bars. I heard that and I said, oh, this shit nice.
Yeah.
What was the final bar of that shit? Achieved a lot in life, but what's a lot with more to gain? At least I don't drink to avoid the hurt. We call that champagne.
I thought you were talking about
44. Like,
yeah, 44 bar. That shit was hard. That was off of Bobby Tarantino. I'm pretty sure, 90% sure.
And I ended up putting Logic in my 5 rappers I refuse to listen to video.
I know. What is the thumbnail, bro?
That was Big Sean. That was a thumbnail.
Oh, Big Sean was a thumbnail. I think I watched that and I saw Logic. Bro, anytime I see a video like where it looks like you're about to slander someone and it's like a list type video, I'm like, I know Logic is gonna be in here. Like he's gonna slander Logic in one of these videos, bro. Like I just knew it.
Man, when's the last time you heard me slander Logic, bro? When's the last time you heard me say anything? Not even just slander. When's the last time you heard me say anything about Logic?
Yeah. Anytime you reach out to me or you contact me, you always gotta throw a Logic slide. Actually, when you and fucking Culture were on live the other day, bro, you're like, oh shit, look, it's fucking Logic's son or some shit like that, bro. You said some shit like that. That was like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, bro.
Yeah, that's all right. That's just casual shit. I mess with you. In terms of my actual like my main channel content, bro, I ain't talked about Logic in forever, bro.
Yeah, it's probably been a minute, but
funny. Speaking of Logic Funkcast, the last video where I did talk about him is actually the last video that I got a copyright claim on. He's actually in the thumbnail. It's called 5 songs that was obviously made to be mainstream part 2. And that was uploaded. I'm sure you did. That was uploaded right after it was actually uploaded right after one of my most popular videos, the 5 dances that never caught on.
Yeah. Oh, that was like a year ago.
Mm-hmm. So the video about the one with Logic in it, I posted that, and that video was getting hella views because it came after the dances that never caught on video, and that was blowing up. That shit got like 30,000 views in a couple of days, and out of nowhere, that shit got copyrighted because I put Logic's 1-800 song in there. When I first uploaded the video, within the first 2 days, not a single copyright claim for no songs. But out of nowhere, I fucking got an email saying, Logic 1-800 song, you played this a little bit too long. So I was like, what?
Hey, you kind of got to expect that putting 1-800 in there, bro.
I ain't think those niggas was going to come after me like that.
Bro, I totally stopped putting like even clips of songs, even like 5-second clips of songs in videos, because no matter what, bro, like, that shit is a worse feeling. Not even just getting copyright claim, bro. They can have whatever revenue, but when shit gets copyright striked, it's like, bro, I gotta go back, re-edit this whole video and like render it again. Like, bro, y'all
not that mad. Y'all needed to do that,
bro. Nah, that shit would have me so pissed. Like, especially if I'm trying to get a video out in like a certain day. Like, oh, I'm trying to get this shit up today. It takes hella long to render. I just take a long ass time editing it, and then I had to go back. It's like, bro, that shit is a worse feeling, bro.
It makes it worse when they don't immediately copyright it and they wait till like the next month or some shit. And they copyright an older video. It's like, what the hell?
That shit don't happen to me often, but I have had that happen a few times. That's just like, that's basically if someone was like I don't know how I'm gonna explain it. I'm just gonna say it's like a kick in the nuts, bro. That shit's a kick in the nuts.
If they would have copyrighted that video for 1-800 when I first uploaded it, or like as I was working on the video, I wouldn't have cared because I was still working on the video. I could have been like, okay, let me just go back to that part and just cut down the amount of time I'm playing the song. I played that shit for like 4 seconds, and I think that's why they didn't initially copyright it, because 4 seconds, I guess, is some shit where I can avoid the auto detection system. But somebody out there, literally, because the video was getting a good amount of views, like 30,000 or so. Some YouTube employee came back was like, "Oh, hold on, he got 1-800 playing in here. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if it's 4 seconds. Demonetize it." So I was like, man, forget y'all.
YouTube needs they need to like come to a thing where it's a specific time for every single song, bro. Because you could have 4 seconds of 1-800 and it won't get copyright strike, and you can have like 40 seconds of a certain song and then it won't get, but like 41 seconds of the same song will get a copyright strike. Like they need to have like a specific set fucking time for every single song where it's like, all right, more than 30 seconds, you're getting blammed, but like under 30 seconds, you're chilling.
Yeah, I haven't talked about Logic in the video since that happened, but it wasn't because of the 1-800 copyright nonsense. It just conveniently I haven't had anything to talk to him about.
Yeah, well, I mean, he did kind of retire type shit, but not really.
I couldn't care less about his retirement.
Bro, I'm like 90% sure he's not actually gonna stay or even is retired really, but like he still drops shit like to this day. Like he dropped a song like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, music is a passion. He's not going nowhere. But I wouldn't even know how to incorporate that in a video. Like 5 rappers that retired but came back. I don't know.
I mean, was there even enough rappers to do that for a video? Like who else is retired and came back?
I only know Jay-Z. That's it.
Jay-Z.
Around like 2004, he retired and he came right back.
I feel like the game said that he's doing like a final album like for 3 albums straight or some shit like that.
The only Game fan I know is Isaiah the Player. Nobody else I know even talk about him.
The game is hard, bro.
And Isaiah barely talks about him himself.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not heavy on the game, but like, you know, he got some classics for sure. Like the fucking what was it? I think it was the documentary 2.5, whatever album that came out in like 2015.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the only game album I fully listened to like that, but that shit's hard. When it came
to I forgot. I think it was the workout thing we said earlier. Pretty much how we can't. Oh, we were talking about your motivation for YouTube videos. Mm-hmm. How we were saying it's kind of hard to force yourself to do something when you know you're not really interested or having a passion to do it.
That's how you are with games music?
No, that's how you are with Logic's music. Yo,
okay.
President. But when it comes to Logic, when it came to Logic, I literally listened to all of the Bobby Tarantino mixtapes, Young, Broke, and Infamous, all that shit. Funny enough, where I stopped, where I had enough of Logic, is when I got to Under Pressure. I heard the first couple of songs Under Pressure, and I said, "Okay, I'm done."
Wait, so you're telling me you got to Welcome to Forever, and you listen to that whole thing, and you're like, I can't stand this anymore?
Yeah, let me see. So I listened to every Under Pressure was 2014. I've listened to every Logic project before 2013. So Young, Broken, Infamous, all of the Young Sinatra mixtapes, and I think that's where I stopped.
How can you listen to Welcome to Forever and that's just like the end all be all? You're like, all right, enough of this shit, bro. Fuck this Logic, dude. Like how, bro?
No, the end all to be all is when I got the Under Pressure. I got like 2 songs in. That's when I said, okay, I'm done. But it was definitely it was brewing up before that. From listening to his mixtapes.
Bro, you are tripping.
Bro, Logic is first of all, a lot of his songs just sound like Tony Hawk soundtrack music. Like, to me. I felt like I was going to the fucking skate park listening to Logic.
Bro, I've never heard that comparison before, bro.
There you go, bro. That shit, I felt like Tony Hawk listening to that shit. But Logic is a perfect example. I'm pretty sure there's some. It might take you a minute to think of some to fit this criteria, but he's an easy example of a rapper where, although I would admit he's good, like his flows, his rhymes, like he's a good rapper. It's just none of his songs hit for me. Pretty much every song I was listening to, I was just shrugging them off. Like, all right, next song. All right, next song. It was very rare I was coming back to anything.
I feel like that's kind of how I am whenever like I've tried listening to any Eminem project that wasn't like his fucking first couple albums, like the Eminem Show, and what was one of his earlier albums?
Marshall Mathers LP.
Yeah, anything other than those two, it's like, all right, like I mean, you know, Eminem, he's rapping pretty good, but it's, I mean, I just can't listen to this shit. Like I just can't. I can't.
Literally those exact words that came out of your mouth is how I feel about Logic. Like you hear it and it's like, okay, this dude is flowing, his rhymes are good. It's not really entertaining for me to listen to.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of understand that to a certain point, because I honestly, bro, I could be the same way with Logic. Like I don't have a lot of his fucking music just in like my everyday like workout playlist and shit. But if I don't know. I mean, most of the time when I listen to Logic, I'll listen to like his full albums, like his full projects like that. But if like I don't know, I just can't have some of his songs just thrown in my fucking workout playlist because it's like, all right, bro, like this is good, but I just can't listen to this right now, type shit. You know, like I don't know.
He had what was the name of this song? He had one song that was incredibly fucking preachy. Like I was listening to this and I was so disappointed. I'm like, bro, this dude was like trying to. Oh, what was it? I think it was actually a song in that Black King City TV video. I'll have to pull it back up.
Was it in any of the projects you listened to, or was it in any of the? Because you said you stopped listening like 2 songs into Under Pressure. Was it an album after Under Pressure, or was it like in a?
No, Under Pressure is where I stopped. I have never listened to it. Well, scratch that. I played. I played No Pressure when it came out.
Yeah, well, I mean, you said you listened to 44 Bars too. That was after Under Pressure.
That's just one song. I ain't listened to like the whole project. Okay. Well, in terms of like checking out like every song from a project, I haven't listened to no Logic album from ever since 2014 was Under Pressure. So anything after 2014 Logic I haven't heard. Every project I heard from him was all 2013 and before.
But the song you said that was hella preachy, so it was from before Under Pressure then?
It had to be. I'm gonna try to find it.
I feel like he wasn't even that preachy. I mean, if anything, bro, I feel like the song that you would be thinking about would be on Everybody, because Everybody, there's definitely some preachy songs on Everybody. And I remember Joe Budden was like going off on Logic for I think it was most definitely on fucking Everybody, but I don't know, bro. Joe Budden was kind of tripping off that.
I'm gonna find this shit before this podcast ends. I think it was called As I Am. I think that's the song.
Oh, you're definitely talking about As I Am, bro. As I am. And not a single one of you.
Yep, that's it. Yeah,
can tell me
no
now.
More hiding in the shadows, bro. I fucking hated that song, though. I hated that song, bro. I was listening to that shit. I felt like I was frolicking through flowers or something.
That's just giving me like sophomore year flashbacks. But how you gonna do this shit to me, bro?
I'm sorry. When I got As I Am was one of the songs where I got to, and it was making me have that opinion more. I said I can't fucking listen to this dude.
Bro, I was listening to it right now. This shit sounds like some Tony Hawk shit, bro. I can't even hold you.
Yeah, bro, see? Bro, like you can literally play Tony Hawk Underground and put on a Logic mixtape in the background. You wouldn't notice that it's a different you wouldn't notice that was a different era of music. It all sounds the same. So vintage. Bro.
Man, it's just still fire though, bro. I don't know. You're tripping.
Oh, I'm not even saying it's bad. I'm saying that's the reason I can't fuck with it.
I like it. So were you also a part of the people that were hella hating on I mean, you said you haven't listened to anything after Logic dropped Under Pressure, but did you listen to Supermarket at all when that came out or not?
Nope, not Confessions of a Dangerous Mind either.
Supermarket was like the one where he was having like a bunch of like alternative rock type shit. He was like singing a lot. Bro, Anthony Fantano hated on that shit so bad, and everyone just rode his cock with it, bro. But it honestly wasn't even that bad. I
mean, knowing that you're fucking Logic's offspring, I wouldn't expect you to admit he has a bad project. If you think Supermarket is good, like I wouldn't. You're the first person you're literally the first person in my life that I heard say that was a good project. So I'm not surprised to hear you say that.
I'll say it 100 times, bro. That shit is it's good. I mean, it has some like bad songs and shit. Don't even get me wrong. Like I can't listen to Lemon Drop because that shit's just weird and cringy. But like it has, bro, like Time Machine, that shit's a classic. I'm telling you right now, bro, if there's any other Logic fans that are watching this, they could probably agree. DeLorean off a Supermarket, that's like a top 10 Logic song.
Okay, let me add that to my watch later list. I'm gonna say Lifty's brought me here. I'll put that in the comments.
It's not like some rap shit. It's just like some like vibey type shit that you'll listen to at like 1 a.m. when you're fucking driving home or something, bro. Like DeLorean is just fire.
This is a 6-minute song. Okay.
It's 6 minutes?
No,
DeLorean?
I'm lying. No, I'm lying. It's not. It's only 4.5.
Okay,
I just added it to my watch later list. I'll check it out later. But if you really want me to talk about Logic in the video, I did hear one bad lyric from him when I was checking out his catalog that I've always remembered. I'm gonna get his ass for that.
Oh God!
It was in a song called "Give It to Me." He said, "I'ma beat the pussy up like I want your lunch money." I'm getting
that was the one that put you over the edge. That lyric?
No, bro. I'm about
to say, bro. He has way worse lyrics than that, bro.
No, I'm saying that was the one lyric that caught my eye. I was like, "Oh yeah, you suck." But like, if you want me to talk about him in the video, I'll bring that lyric up. But no, the whole experience of listening to Logic put me over the top. I just couldn't vibe with none of his music. It's like, bro, this dude's a good rapper, but he just not hitting for me.
Yeah, I mean, as someone that's listened to a shit ton of his music, obviously, I could definitely understand what you're saying by that because, I mean, he does have, bro, he has hella cringy lyrics at times, and I don't know, just the way you were explaining it, where you were like, you know, like this, like I can understand that he's rapping good and shit, but I just can't listen to it. I mean, I feel that same way
some shit just don't hit for you. That's how a lot of rappers, that's how it's gonna be, just in your lifetime. You'll be like, bro, I'm not saying he's a bad artist, I just can't listen to him. His stuff don't hit for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I feel that with fucking what album did I listened to an album recently. I can't even think, it's not even coming to my mind right now, but fucking bro, I was listening to Yeezus by Kanye the other day while I was trying to work out, and like a few songs on that shit hit for me, but it's like I just this shit is not hitting at all. Like 9 out of 10 or like 80% of the songs in there, they just don't really hit for me like that. I don't know.
That's how it be. How would you say what new school rappers in the game that are blowing up recently would you say that applies to? You'll admit they're good, you just kind of can't get with them. I don't mean the Little Babies or Dennis because they're barely even that good. I mean like a lyricals person.
Bro, I was literally just about to say Lil Baby right now. That was literally it was just about to come out of my mouth, bro. I can't listen to Lil Baby. I mean, it's not even on no hate and shit. Like his music doesn't really do anything for me. I tweeted this out recently. I was like, I don't know if there's something wrong with me or something, but Polo G's music does absolutely zero for me, bro. Like,
man, shout out to Motive Rank. He's been slandering Polo G later, and I may rank Polo G's music when his Hall of Fame album comes out. I'm gonna have to do that because once that album drops, you ain't gonna have 3 albums. 3 albums not gonna take a long ass time to listen to. I'm gonna check him out.
Bro, it ain't even like I hate Polo G's music or anything, but it's just like I listen to it and I'm like, all right, bro, like I understand that this is probably good to other people, but it literally does absolutely nothing for me.
Polo mid, there you go.
Exactly, bro.
And that's exactly. Here's the thing, though. With that being said, this is exactly why I be trying to explain to some people that is a difference between like saying something is good or bad, or just saying that you don't like it. Because a lot of people assume that if you just say, I tried to listen to this rapper, I just couldn't fuck with it, or I tried to listen to this album, it just wasn't hit for me. They think that that's you saying that it sucks. Mm-hmm. Like people saying that you was like, I don't know what it is. Polo G just doesn't hit for me. Some people would take that as you saying you calling him trash. And it's like I would never call him trash. I just can't vibe with it.
Yeah, like he definitely ain't trash, bro. But his music just like I listen to it and I'm just sitting there, bro. It's like the emoji where the fucking face is completely blank. That's just me when I listen to it, bro. Like it does absolutely nothing for me. Like, and
but I like everything that I said about Logic, and like you was like, bro, you tripping? Like this song fire, this album fire. Somebody could say that to you about Wolo G. They could be like, probably. What you mean it wasn't hitting? Like this shit crazy. Like.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, shit. That's just how it should be. Tell me if you agree with me or not, though. Do you feel the exact same way? I feel like you're definitely gonna slander him right here.
No,
you feel the same way about Jordan?
Sorry, I thought you were about to say Wolo G.
No. I was gonna say if you feel the same way about Jordan Lucas, bro, because that's exactly how I feel about Jordan too.
Jordan Lucas was in that same video. 5 rappers I refuse to listen to. It was Jordan Lucas, Logic, Big Sean, Isaiah Rashad, and Denzel Curry.
God, bro, Denzel Curry too. Bro. I understand that his shit is kind of like some songs of his are kind of fire. Like I'll fuck with him, but I think I tried listening to that one album. I don't know what it's called.
You better not say Imperial. You better not say Imperial.
Nah, it's the one where he has like a lowrider in it and he's like sitting.
Oh, Zoo. Come on, Zoo.
Zoo. I tried listening to that one, bro. I think I like probably 1 or 2 songs in it, but it's like I just sit there with a blank face, bro. Like it just
that is a very really when it comes to that, you getting into Denzel by starting with Zoo, I would say that's a rare case of you choosing the wrong project to start off with. Like if somebody asked me what albums or mixtapes to listen to by Curry to get into them, I would not have told you Zoo. That wasn't a good place to start.
What's an album to listen to I should get into?
Taboo or Imperial, easily one of those two. Imperial was the one that I listened to where I was like, okay, this dude is like fucking this dude is cold.
It's one of his earlier ones, right? Oh, it's just 2016.
Yeah.
God damn.
But my favorite song on there is called "The Sick and Tired." That shit, "The Sick and Tired" is hard, bro.
All right, I'll peep it next time I work out. I'm gonna peep it. Shit
man, later. I don't know. Now you choosing the wrong setting. Like, bro, don't listen to that shit while you working out, bro.
Bro, I can listen to anything, bro. I'll listen to Lil Peep while I work out, bro. Like, I can put anything in my ears while I work out. If it's good, then I'll fuck with it.
I would say, man, as soon as you say it while I'm working out, I'm like, come on, bro. Like, but if that's the setting that works for you, then okay. But yeah, this L got some shit. That's when I was like, okay, I was kind of missing out on him.
Well, in your opinion or whatever, what type of setting do you think is best with the album? Like what kind of vibe does it give off?
It's lyrical, thought provoking music, so it's something you'll have to sit down and listen to. So
Bro, yeah. I can't just be sitting down and like thinking about lyrics and shit. But like I'll put it on when I work out, bro. It'll do good if I listen to it while I work out.
With that being said, there's probably some rappers out there that they won't hit for you for that reason. Like the setting you have to be in to like let their music hit is a setting you're not gonna want to do. Like you said.
Yeah, that's bro. I can't think of who it was right now, but I think it was dude, I literally my fucking mind is going blank. But there was some album that came out in like December or something, and I'm like, all right, bet I'm gonna sit down. Okay, it was fucking I think it was Trippie Redd's last album. It was I can't think of the name of it right now, bro. My fucking mind is blank. But I was like, all right, bet I'm gonna sit down and listen to this. I was like, bro, I don't know what the fuck is going on. This is like my least favorite album, and that's really how I am with like a lot of albums, bro. Like if I just listen to it for the first time, a lot of the time I hate it, bro. I don't know what the fuck it is, but if I let shit grow on me, then I don't know. Like,
believe it or not, I think truth be told, I think that's what a lot of people don't do. A lot of people don't really revisit projects. They'll hear something one time and they'll say, nope, didn't fuck with it, and they'll just never go back.
Yeah, bro, and that's like the worst possible way to listen to music too, bro, because I'd say like 90% of the music I listen to, first listen, I don't like it. Like that, like with basically any album, bro. You can name an album right now.
Oh, that's not like something with you then. What's going on with you to where that's your
I don't know what the fuck
reaction?
is wrong with me, bro. I'm wired different. Like it's I wouldn't say that I don't like it, but it's not like my fucking like my favorite music right off the bat. I'm just like, all right, this is kind of fucking mid. Like that's kind of how I was with Man on the Moon 3, Cuddy's album that he dropped in December. I was like, I didn't say I wasn't thinking it was mid, but I was like, all right, like I can understand what he's doing here, but it's whatever. Fast forward like 6 months later, we're in May right now. That was literally my favorite album to drop last year. So
with that being said too, though, that's actually why some viewers or subscribers be trying to come after YouTubers and stuff when they make those first reaction videos. Whatnot, people, how you gonna give your opinion on the album? It's only been out for one day. It's like first of all, people who respond like that, like how you gonna give this opinion on the album? How you gonna say this or this? And it just came out. They only say that when that YouTuber's reaction didn't match what they thought they was gonna say.
Yeah.
Like J. Cole's off season, if a YouTuber came out and said it was like a 9 out of 10, and he named pretty much he loved damn near every song on the album. He was like, oh, this was a 9 out of 10. Like J. Cole got a dub with this one. Wouldn't nobody bat an eye. And mind you, he said this the day after the album came out. Wouldn't nobody care. But if that same dude was to give it he was to give it a 5 out of 10 and said, man, this was so mid. J. Cole had us waiting all this time for this. How you gonna say it's mid? The album just came out yesterday. You didn't even give yourself time to listen to it. I'm like, bro, you only bitching about this because he said he didn't like the album. If he would have called it great, you wouldn't be complaining.
Yeah, I mean, bro, that's one of the reasons that I don't like doing reaction videos and why I've done so little reaction videos, because like I know for a fact, like I told you, like 9 out of 10 times I won't like a song when I first listen to it, but fast forward 2 weeks later, that shit's like my fucking favorite song. So like I literally stay away from doing reaction videos for that exact moment, because I know for a fact like what I think in 2 days isn't going to line up with what I thought in this video.
And when it comes to being those type of channels where you have to react to new music or whatnot, it kind of feels like a job, because you're gonna feel like there's a quick window where you have to upload something so you can capitalize on the views and whatnot. That if somebody was to make a review or a reaction to J. Cole's album in like August, some people not gonna care. It's like, bro, didn't that album come out like 3 months ago? Why are you just making this?
Yeah, and that's why, bro, I was thinking about on one of my other channels possibly doing some shit like that, where I do like initial first reactions, and then I do like a 2 week later, this is my 2 week after reaction, like my fucking 30th listen or whatever, however many times I listen to it. But I also kind of feel like people are gonna say, they're gonna be like, bro, no one wants to fucking watch, like no one wants to watch you listen to this for the fucking 30th time again. So like I don't know, I feel like it would be kind of a cool concept, and it would definitely, I mean, for me personally, that would be the best way for me to possibly give out like my actual reaction, like my review of the song. But I also feel like no one is gonna watch a reaction video for a song that came out 2 weeks ago, and like this is like the title was like, "Oh, you're listening to this for the 30th time." Like, no one's gonna want to fucking see that.
And you kind of already mentioned that the first time you listen to something, you're not gonna mess with it. So the first, especially if your subscribers were to find out that you were like that, ain't nobody gonna take your first reaction seriously. They're gonna be like, he gonna change his mind like a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and bro, plus another thing about like reaction videos is you said it feels like a job because you got to get it up at like
a certain time. Yeah,
bro. In my experience doing reaction videos, it also feels like I'm kind of being obligated to like the song more just so I can just like get hyped up and like give a good reaction in the video. So that's another one of the reasons I don't even like.
That's a good topic. Videos. That's a good topic.
That's why
you're gonna feel like you have to conform to the popular opinion or something.
Yeah, not even just that, but it's like I feel like I gotta be entertaining in the videos, and I mean I can't be entertaining being like this song is fucking trash, but like being like a downer and shit. So if the song has like any little tiny bit of hype to it, you're just, I mean, to me personally, I'm just gonna like over fucking do the hype, and I'm gonna think it's better than it probably actually really is, just so I can give off a good reaction in the video.
You can do that for a couple of, like if you're doing an album reaction, you can do that for a couple of songs. But if you find yourself doing it for most of the video, then people are gonna be in the comments like, bro, I honestly, Lifties, what was the point of you even uploading this video? You just sat there the whole time all like stone faced and whatnot. You could have kept this one.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know. That's one of my reasons or whatever that I don't really like doing reaction videos. And I've like over the past couple years I've been doing hip hop videos on YouTube. People are always telling me like, "Oh, bro, react to this." It's like, first of all, I ain't even a reaction channel, so I don't know why y'all are like shoving reaction like, suggestions down my throat. But it's like, for the reasons that I just told you, I don't really fuck with doing reaction videos specifically because it just, for me, I can't be genuine in them because I feel like I'm trying to just put on an entertainment fucking.
Your honesty is greatly appreciated. It's actually cool that you know that about yourself.
Hell yeah. I mean, it's, bro, I feel like there's so much shit that there's no one really talks about amongst YouTubers. And I feel like that's one of them in like that's just something that people don't really talk about, the whole reaction thing. But I don't know, bro. With me personally, that's just like my whole thing with reaction.
Oh, videos. No, there's definitely people that talk about it. You just choose not to listen.
I guess I don't, bro. I literally never hear anyone talk about shit like that. And yo, you kind of got me a little uncomfortable when you got that close to the mic, bro. I ain't even gonna cap. That was a little sus, bro.
Deal with it. But
got my ears all tingling and shit, bro. You need to start an ASMR channel.
Bro, I got you, bro. I already got the candles and everything. We already discussed this. Bro. I got you.
Bro, you got to get a light dimmer too, bro. That should be sick as fuck.
One of the things I wanted to ask you next was, how often do you revisit old school hip hop? I'm asking you this because I made a video called My Controversial Music Opinions, and one of the ones I mentioned was that I don't really care to visit music that came out before 2000 because that's before my lifetime. Like, I was born in '96, so
yeah,
a lot of the music that I know now and that I came up on was music that came out in the 2000s decade and afterwards. I don't really listen to a lot of 90s music, and definitely not the 80s. Like, going way back to like the LL Cool J and the Run DMC era, you'll pretty much never see me listening to that.
Anyone from the 80s I'll listen to is NWA. I ain't listening to no LL Cool J. Anything else other than NWA, I'm not listening to from the 80s.
But I got a hell of people that were so mad at me about that, because I'm not saying like they took that as me saying I disregard and I hate all music that come out before 2000.
You fucking hate the origins of hip hop, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, relax. I'm like, bro, no, like what I really mean is I'm not pressed about visiting music from that time. Like, if somebody was to tell me like, oh, Amir, like you gotta check out this album by this rapper, like I'm telling you, it's one of the greatest albums in hip hop history, and I look it up and the album came out in like 1988. I'm like, bro, I'm not listening to this shit. Like, bro,
I feel like I heard you. Did you talk about this on like a podcast clip with someone? I feel like I might have heard you discuss something about this.
Probably with Gully Boy. I think I said that. I brought that up to him.
Yeah, I think I might have seen that one.
You didn't, but when it comes to that in general, that's how I feel about revisiting old hip hop. I'm not saying I listen to music that's based on what I'm interested in. Like, if it's I don't really care when something came out. If it's an artist or album that I want to listen to, I'll listen to it if that shit came out in the fucking 70s. I don't care. It's just I hate when people gatekeep and try to make it seem like you're not a real hip hop fan if you don't know the origins of like LL Cool J or Big Daddy Kane. I'm like, bro, I can't name you 3 songs by Big Daddy Kane. I don't care. I don't think that fucking diminishes. I don't think that diminishes my status as a hip hop fan because I don't listen to Big Daddy Kane. Like, come on now. Like that dude, Big Daddy Kane was out before my parents were even dating. Like, what makes you think I want to go all the way back to that time frame? Like, come on now, dude.
I don't think I've ever listened to one Big Daddy Kane song in my life, unless it's like some hit that I've heard on the radio that gets played all the time. I can't recall a certain song, bro.
It's always worse when I see like older people complaining about that shit. They be like, young kids not gonna know about Big Daddy Kane's impact. I'm like, bro, this dude was a popular rapper 35 years ago. Like, why do you expect people to even care about this shit?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, with me, it really just matters on like what you define as old school hip hop, because like if 2003 like Get Rich or Die Trying, like fucking what was Kanye's
College Dropout?
Yeah, if that's considered old school, then kind of. But if you're talking about like pre 2000, I was born in 2000, so like pre 2000, I don't really listen to shit like that very often. I mean, like I'll get in certain moods where I just like want to go back and like I'll like binge a fucking certain album and I'll listen to that album hella for like a week straight. Like but it's not some shit that I listen to often, to be honest. Like I fuck with NWA, I fuck with obviously Tupac, I fuck with Biggie, Tribe Called Quest, I fucking love Tribe Called Quest. But I haven't listened to shit like that actively in probably like, I don't know, bro, like probably like a year or something. I don't know. Like I don't really find myself revisiting old albums very often. I think the last one that I probably have revisited from like pre 2000 was, I want to maybe All Eyes on Me, and I think that was like, I don't know, like probably like a couple months ago.
I had to stop on. Yeah, you got it going on. Give me some of that. Sorry. I hope Tupac wrote that.
Bro, you should have kept on going. I was about to do it. I was about to do the robot. But yeah, that's that was shit. Like the last. That was the last like pre-90 or pre-2000s fucking rap album I listened to. But I don't really revisit shit like that often, to be honest.
There's a smaller hip hop channel called Talk Cyrus, and Talk Cyrus made a discussion. He made a discussion video saying why people should give old school hip hop a chance. And I was enjoying the video up until he said, I actually hit him up on Twitter about this. I said, but you lost me at this part. He said at some point in the video that people should listen to people should listen to the essential albums. You know, when people say there's just certain albums that are praised as the greatest, like the Illmatic, the Big E, Ready to Die, and shit like that. He was saying that he thinks that every hip hop fan should listen to those essential albums in order to show respect to the genre. And that's the part where he lost me. I was like, bro, like if somebody, I don't consider that showing respect to hip hop, like, because that sounds like you're forcing somebody to listen to something. I would never. I
don't think that's like.
I would never tell somebody what they should or shouldn't listen to. Like if somebody told me they're not interested in listening to Biggie's albums, I'm not about to say no shit like, well, you got to. These are the biggest hip hop albums of all time. You're not a real hip hop fan if you don't. Like, that's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but like that's I would never find myself saying like like this is some shit you have to listen to. If you don't, you're not a hip hop fan. Like that's kind of like some weirdo like Jehovah's Witness type energy or something. But like that's kind of weird. I wouldn't ever find myself doing some shit like that.
That's what you call gatekeeping, bro. People act like they can just take away your hip hop fan card if you don't listen to or like certain shit.
Yeah, I don't know. That's definitely some weirdo shit. But yeah, I wouldn't see myself doing something like that.
But now that transitions to another good question. What are some rap legends that you never could get into? What are some people that are praised as GOATs that you just never cared about their music? I feel like you're going to say Snoop Dogg.
No, I fuck with Snoop Dogg. Actually, I've had this really weird, this is going off topic of your question, but I've had like a really weird, like sarcastic fucking inside joke with my bro recently where I'm like, bro, I fucking hate Snoop Dogg. Like I slandered the fuck out of Snoop Dogg because I'm like, bro, he literally like, he basically took where Tupac would be right now, and he's basically just capitalizing off of Tupac's death, bro. Like, fuck Snoop Dogg. He wasn't even cool with Tupac before they died, and I don't know. I've had a really weird inside joke where I just say fuck Snoop Dogg basically, but Wait, what the fuck? What was the question?
It's funny that that's the person that I said that you was gonna name. Then you've been going through that. I said what rap legends that you just never could get into their music. Like even though you see them praised as the GOAT, you just like, their music just never been that good to me.
Honestly, I'd probably say Jay-Z, probably Nas. It was I would have like if you would have asked me this probably like a year ago, I probably would have said Kanye, but I got into like a heavy fucking Kanye binge like probably like 8, 9, 10 months ago.
Now I know where the Yeezus hate came from.
Bruh, I mean, hey, Yeezus, it's there's some songs there that are fire, but it just ain't for me. But bro, like what 808s and Heartbreaks, that shit, I seen someone do like a Twitter fucking like some it was like a Kanye Twitter ranking fucking album, and a Kanye album Twitter ranking tweet the other day. And they had 808s and Heartbreaks as like the worst Kanye album. And I'm like, bro, this motherfucker's tripping. Like, did they not listen to Jesus is King? That shit, bro, Jesus is King is ass. But bro, I have to say, I don't even know if I want to, I hate announcing videos because somebody gonna steal them. But I do have there's only one song on Jesus is King that I come back to. Kanye doesn't say a single word on that song. I like it because it's a gospel choir. It's called Every Hour. Do you remember that song? I do.
I fucking love it.
I didn't fuck with that song though. Literally the only song on Jesus King. Let me pull up real quick like the track list. I don't remember the name of it. Follow God, bro. Follow God is the only song off that I fuck with. That song is actually fire. Like that's in my workout playlist. But
I'm black, so you already know I'm gonna fuck with that song. I didn't heard that shit too much growing up.
Yeah. Wait, is that like an actual like gospel like chant or something?
I wouldn't say chant. Like it's a song.
That's the wrong word.
Yeah, chant. But I love Every Hour. That's the only song I care about from that album. That's shit fire.
You don't fuck with Follow God off of Jesus King?
I don't remember no other song on Jesus King. Bro, I heard Every Hour and I stuck with that one. I only played the album once when it first came out and never went back to it. Other than Every Hour.
When it first came out, I've listened to like the first 4 songs and I'm like, this shit is ass. I'm never listening to it again. But fucking okay, wait. Let me get back to what I was saying. If you would have asked me like a year ago, like what are some legends that I didn't really like, I can't fuck with like that, I probably would have said Kanye, but I fuck with Kanye now, so Kanye is not on that list. Jay-Z, Nas, honestly, off the top of my mind, I can't really think about anyone right now other than Jay-Z and Nas, bro. Like I just
have you ever listened to Outkast?
Never really slightly, yeah. I fuck with Outkast. I have some Outkast songs in some of my playlists. But yeah, my brother heavily has gotten me into Outkast, but yeah, I don't know. My brother got me an Outkast. I literally forgot what the fuck I was about to say right now.
But you said other than Jay-Z and first, what's wrong with Jay-Z and Nas?
I don't know. I mean, I think it's just me being from California, being from the West Coast. I literally think, bro, the Jay-Z and Nas praise comes heavily from people that are from not necessarily just New York and shit, but like people that are from the East Coast. Cause like out here, bro, whenever you hear people say like they're best rappers, or the best rappers of all time, you don't really ever hear anyone saying Jay-Z. It's mostly like Tupac and fucking Biggie, obviously. But I don't know, bro. Like it must just be me being from the West Coast and shit. I can't get into Jay-Z like that. He's just kind of just like, I wouldn't say mid, but he doesn't really impress me. Kind of how I was explaining Polo G earlier. And this is a really weird, I don't mean to compare Polo G and Jay-Z together, but when I listen to both of their music, it just doesn't really do a lot for me type shit.
Are you not into like lyrical music like that? Is that what it is? You name Piano G, Nas, and Jay-Z, so I'm just getting the feeling you don't like lyrical music.
Nah, I'm into lyrical music, but it's like whenever I listen to, and I mean maybe it's really just me not listening to Jay-Z albums like that. Like anytime I've heard Jay-Z, it's just been like when someone else is playing it, and I really haven't taken time to go listen to like a full Jay-Z project. I've only heard,
let me ask you this: like, can you just name like 3 songs by Jay-Z that you may have like remembered just in your lifetime? What's 3 songs by him that you've heard?
Probably not. Yeah,
Damn,
probably not.
he can't even name 3 Jay-Z songs. Ooh,
Probably not.
You really don't like him. Shit.
I mean, I wouldn't say I don't like him. I just have never really been like, oh, I'm about to get into some fucking Jay-Z right now. It just hasn't really been my thing.
That's actually, that leads into another thing too. There's just sometimes, even though some rappers they can be praised as the GOATs by pretty much everybody that you talk to, but it's like, no, I don't care about revisiting them. I don't care how many people say they're the GOAT. I'm just not interested in checking them out. That's just really how it be.
Yeah, and I mean, maybe I'll like fucking do like a Jay-Z binge one day where I just try listening to like all of his albums or something. But up to this point, the almost 21 years that I've had on this earth, I've never been like, all right, bro, I'm about to listen to some Jay-Z. It just hasn't really been my thing. But yeah, I mean, I do I have listened to some Nas projects, and I mean, I don't know. I kind of throw Nas in on the same with the answer with Jay-Z, but I do kind of fuck with some Nas songs. Like I've listened to Illmatic album, and I've listened to It Was Written, and some shit is fire, but I don't know. I just can't really listen to him like that and like be like, he's the fucking GOAT. He's the greatest of all time. But I mean, compared to Jay-Z, I do fuck with some Nas. I do fuck with some Nas songs. But like compared to Jay-Z, I don't really listen to like a lot of Jay-Z at all. And I can't even name 3 songs. So I don't know.
Terrible. Damn, that's tough because I don't even know what to recommend at this point. Since you just hate lyrical rappers, I don't even know what to tell you to listen to.
I do not hate lyrical rappers, but do not make that a fucking thing. I fuck with.
All right, what lyrical rappers do you like then, other than Tony Hawk?
Tony Hawk. I'm really bad at thinking off the top of my head, bro. I got to go to my playlist and shit. Like current or like of all time?
Of all time, yeah. Just
Do you fuck with IDK?
Nah.
You don't fuck with IDK?
Nah. Here we go with the judgmental shit again.
IDK is fucking fire, bro. Shout out to IDK.
I only know about him because of Cry Gang.
Bro, IDK, he reached out to me like I want to say 2 years or like I don't know, like in 2019, I think, late 2019, randomly saying that like he's seen my videos and shit before. I'm like, bro, that's fucking wild. And IDK follows me on Instagram to this day. Shout out to IDK. His new album's gonna be crazy. But lyrical rappers, obviously I fuck with like the Kendricks, the Coles. I wouldn't say Drake's a lyrical rapper. I fuck with JID. He's a lyrical rapper. Obviously Corday. Let's see who else. I'm just scrolling through my playlist right now, looking at fucking songs that I have added on this shit, bro.
While you're looking like through those, me and Culture, the one of the episode, season 1 of our show, we talked about our definition of different terms that's used in hip hop. Like, what's our definition of overrated, mid, trash, legend, etc. In one episode, we talked about our definition of lyrical, spiritual music. That was one of my favorite episodes from that season because, bro, like. I wanted to ask your opinion on lyrical spiritual lyrical spiritual rap. Like, how do you feel about like those type of rappers? I don't know if you listen to Crip or not, the YouTube rapper Crip.
Bro, I've known Crip for like I want to say like 5 years, bro. I knew him before, like when he had like 10K subs and shit.
That's dope. That's dope as hell. But somebody like Crip, like, how do you feel about that type of music, that hippity flippity shit?
I mean, it's not some shit that I would listen to on like a daily basis, but I could respect obviously that like it takes like a lot of skill obviously to be able to do the shit that he does. And obviously like just making music in general, being an artist, it takes a lot of skill and talent to be able to do that. And to be able to do it on the level.
Tell that to Lil Keith and Blueface and shit.
All right, Blueface is a different story, bro.
Bro, you just said being an artist is really difficult, and like, can everybody do it?
I mean, I can respect. I could definitely respect when someone is like putting a lot into a craft. I wouldn't say that Blueface puts a lot into his craft, bro. Like, there's certain rappers that you see, you're like, these are like Instagram rappers. They aren't like fucking people that actually seem like they take time and like
rappers and their passion or nothing.
Yeah, like I don't see Blueface as someone that's as passionate about what they do as Crips. Definitely not. But I mean, in terms of like spiritual, lyrical, fucking miracle rappers, it's not some shit that I will listen to often. But I don't know, like whenever I would listen, I could obviously respect and see like what they're doing takes a lot of talent and skill. But when he gets to shit like, I don't know who this guy was, but there was like a Death to All Mumble Rappers song, and this shit like went viral on Twitter probably like a year or two
Your
ago.
homeboy Crip, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, no, it wasn't him that went viral, but everyone was like hating on this one dude that was like wearing a hoodie or some shit, and they were saying he's trying to look like Eminem and he's like rapping too fast. I don't know, bro. When it comes to shit like that, when it comes to shit like that, like, oh, Death to All Mumble Rappers, like Lil Pump, you're gonna fucking be in the grid. Like, when it gets to that level, it's like, all right, bro, like if you just take a step back and look at what you're doing from the outside in, you'll realize that you kind of look like a cornball. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know, when people are trying too hard and it gets to a point like that, it definitely looks a little corny and shit. But
it's funny that you say that, because that's exactly what me and Culture discussed. Like, that's one of the reasons why I don't like it, because people who rap like that, where it comes off as pretentious to me. Like, you trying too hard to sound like you a skilled rapper. People who just try to fit as many syllables as they can into one short time span. It's like, bro, it comes off as trying too hard to me.
You hit the fucking nail, bro. Like when it seems like they're trying too hard to be a good rapper, that's when shit's weird. If someone is just like going off and they're just like, their shit is fire, I fuck with it. I respect what they're doing. When someone's trying very, very hard to be a good rapper and it sounds like that, it's like, bro, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I can't.
Man, I'm about to tag you under a tweet that I put out a long time ago. I had said something like, this is exactly why people think fast rap is corny. You heard of the YouTube channel Jubilee?
I think I saw that. I feel like I might have saw that exact tweet when you put it out.
You know the YouTube channel Jubilee?
Jubilee? What kind of videos they make?
I mean, it's a lot that they made. It's kind of hard to explain. But
I don't think so.
one thing that they have a game on their channel called Odd One Out, where they have like pretty much 6 people, and like 5 of them like fit the category of one person of that title, and one person is a liar, and they have to figure out who's a liar. They did one on rappers, like, 6 rappers, but one of them was actually fake. Finds out who's the fake artist.
Oh,
and
shit!
It was actually at one point where like they got to like the final 4 people, and they were trying to figure out who the mole was, because like, how the game works is that you eliminate one person at the end of each round, and then after each round you decide if we want to keep going or not. So they got to a point where it was like 4 people left, and this one guy was like, the way you spit, I feel like you're a real rapper, you're not lying. The way you spit, you're a good rapper. And then the one person that he didn't name, she was like, what, you're saying the way I spit that I'm not a rapper? Bro, she started spitting something. It was the corniest, lamest shit in the universe. She said some shit like ding dak patty whack, give a dog a bone. Like, it was the worst shit. I'm looking at
this shit. I see this shit right now, bro. The white girl is bro. She looks like some shit like some shit that would go to my old work, bro. What the fuck?
But that shit was terrible when I heard that. I was like, was this supposed to like fucking impress somebody?
And she was a fake one, or was she the real one?
Here, go right here. Hold on.
Give her up in a zigzag. I'm throwing back like, what the hell is that? Ding dang, patty whack, give it a bone back, break me off, piece that Kit Kat cognac.
What the
This bitch
fuck,
said,
dog?
knick knack, patty whack, break me off a piece of that Kit Kat. Like, but that's what I'm talking about. Like, the fact that she said something that garbage and she rapped it like 10 times faster, like that was supposed to make it better. I'm like, no, like, you still said some garbage ass lyrics. You saying it faster don't make it cold.
Yeah, like just think about her saying that and like with like Blueface's flow, or like with fucking with like Lil Pump's flow, like, oh god, yeah.
I don't. When people hate on like fast rap, it's not overall people just hate it for no reason. It's because of people like her. Like, there are some rappers who literally say either the most basic or just the most garbage shit, but they think because they rapping it fast that they cold. I'm like, no, like, you still suck.
Yeah, and I mean, even if sometimes they are saying like just like basic shit and they are rapping it fast, even just like not necessarily just rapping it fast, but like if they have a crazy like flow switch up or like a dope flow while they're rapping fast, I can still respect it and be like, all right, even if the lyrics are kind of lacking, just like the flow switch up and like how they're kind of coming off is still kind of fire. But yeah, the way she was doing it, that shit came off big corny vibes.
Knick knack, patty whack, give it.
Break me up a piece of that Kit Kat. Break me up a piece of that Kit Kat.
How much do you value lyrics when it comes to your enjoyment of music anyway? Because I'm one of those people, and I understand why other people think this as well. At the end of the day, music has to just sound good. It's like, I don't care what fucking flow you have, what rhyme scheme you have. At the end of the day, if like I don't care how many entendres you use, if this is not entertaining to listen to, I'm just not gonna fuck with it. It's all about if the music sounds good. But that's where your Lord and Savior comes in. When I was listening to his music, it was like this dude his flows are nice, his rhyme was nice, he got some good bars, but just musically, I'm not entertained. So there are some people where like if I say that to them, they're gonna be like, "What you tripping?" Like Logic is like, you one of those people, but they'll be like, "What you mean? Like you don't rock with Logic? Like he's incredible." I'm like, bro, I can't. Like he meets all of the standards. He meets all of my standards of being a good rapper. It's just the music he puts together a lot of times don't hit. I don't see myself hearing a track and be like, "That shit was incredible. Let me add that to a playlist."
Yeah. Well, I mean, for me, like, really, if a song just sounds good, bro, like they could obviously if people were just saying whatever the fuck in a song, if you know someone's saying "Break Me Off Pieces" of that Kit Kat in a song, I'm gonna be like, "What the fuck are you saying?" Like that fucking white girl. But with me, it's kind of like a mix of everything, obviously, bro. Like it just has to have a right vibe. So like I don't know, I don't necessarily only fuck with lyrical shit, and I don't only not fuck with lyrical shit. I'm just kind of in the middle with everything, bro. Like if shit has a good beat, if it has a good vibe to it, if someone has a good flow, if it's a melodic type song, if their voice is just like hitting right over everything, then I'm gonna fuck with it. But like I don't know. I wouldn't say I value lyrics like heavily, but if someone's gonna come out with how the fuck that girl came out in that clip, I'm gonna be like, this is kind of weird. Like I can't just be fucking driving around vibing to I'm gonna break me off a piece of the Kit Kat. There's no way in hell I'm gonna find myself doing that. But like I don't know. I value lyrics, but it's not the end all be all and like the biggest thing for me, you know?
Now I'm someone where I can admit that somebody is a garbage like rapper in terms of what my typical standards would be, but I still listen to them because they're funny as hell and like they make me laugh. Easy example being the scam rappers. I don't know if you know who TJX6 and Cash Raquan are, but
isn't he your favorite rapper, TJX6?
One of my favorite rappers, yeah, because they're fun. They're funny as hell. Like just their story time, like scamming videos, just the stuff that they say in their raps are just hilarious. And people like them too, him and Cash Raquan and Black Boy JB. The reason why I like them is because those are people that I don't have to take their lyrics that seriously. I can put on something and just laugh. But the reason why it works for them is because the music still sounds good. They make some good beats. Their flows can be nice. So I'm like, all right, this is cool.
Yeah, bro. TJX and Cash Raquan are funny as fuck, bro. Like I think on one of their songs, don't they have like songs called like Tag Team or something like that?
Dynamic Duo.
Yeah, the Dynamic Duo, bro. On one of their songs, bro, in the music video, I think Cash Raquan had a line where he's like, "I just fucked this bitch and gave her a pickle." in the music video, he has a whole pickle, bro. He's just holding a pickle when he says that shit.
Yeah, bro. It be small stuff like that. That's how all their music is. That's why I like them so much. Yeah. They're funny as hell to me.
Honestly, I feel what you're saying. Where you kind of like rappers where you don't have to take their lyrics too seriously. I'm kind of the same way. Do you listen to Baby Keem at all? Bro, Baby Keem is kind of the same way for me. Like he has a line in.
Oh, he was somebody that was on the XXL freshman list last year, but he didn't do a cipher. You only did a freestyle.
Yeah, I don't know. He's trying to be all mysterious and shit. I don't fuck with that. That was weird as fuck.
And that's what some people saying, like, bro, what the hell? What was this freestyle? You don't even make music like this. What was this supposed to be?
Yeah, bro. I don't know, but Baby Keem, his music is, it's like it's half. This shit is like a crazy ass vibe. I fuck with it. Like the beat's hard, everything is hard, and it's also half like his lyrics are lighthearted. You don't have to take them too serious. Kind of like with TJX6 and shit. I think Baby Keem raps better than TJX6 because like TJ his flows be like weird as fuck sometimes. But like Baby Keem, he has lighthearted lyrics all the fucking time, bro. And that's literally one of the reasons that I fuck with him so hard. Like he has this line, I don't know exactly how it goes, but he's like, he was just talking about how he asked some girl what her favorite color was, and then she told him, and he was like, he was basically saying he just agreed on what her favorite color was, saying it was his favorite color too, just so we can fuck, basically. Like he says random shit like that all the time. And kind of another rapper I would say falls in that category is Ski Mask too. Like Ski Mask, do you listen to Ski Mask at all?
Yeah, dude.
Why you say it like that, bro?
Cause I already made a whole video saying why I don't fuck with him.
Well, I don't know. Like Ski Mask has like goofy type lyrics like that too, and I don't know. I feel like him and Baby Keem, they're like the two rappers that I listen to, where it's like they're goofy as fuck, and I don't know, like.
I hear where you're coming from though. Yeah, I think a lot of I think everybody should have a rapper or two like that, where it's like you don't have to take their music so seriously. Like you like them because they make you laugh.
Yeah, and it's like you say, you don't have to take them too seriously, but at the same time, like you could still respect and see what they're doing and see that it takes a lot of effort. And it's not like they're a joke rapper at the end of the day. Like it's not like they're fucking, I don't know who's like there's this YouTube rapper. His name is Lil Moko, and he makes like parody videos. I don't know if you've ever seen a Lil Moko video.
Lil Mofo?
Lil Moko, bro. I
Mofo.
can't believe I just brought up Lil Moko right now. That motherfucker was like my childhood. He's like this Mexican dude that would like make parody fucking Drake videos or Drake songs and shit. It's funny as fuck.
Like, the only YouTube rapper I listen to is the one who dissed me. I still listen to him.
There's a YouTube rapper that diss you? I feel like I saw you tweet about this.
But he got 2 diss songs on me. I still listen to them both, especially the second one. That shit fire.
Why did he diss you, bro? Who did
that's a long ass story. This from 2018, bro. That's a long ass story.
What the? Did you say some shit about like Nicki Minaj or something? I saw you standing Nicki Minaj.
I said some shit about his videos, and he found it, and he was like, "Oh, you didn't fuck with the wrong one," and he made a diss track. And then the second diss track came out like 4 months later. I guess he was still mad about some shit. Oh, I put him in a video. He has a song that I put in one of my videos called 5 Songs That Grew on Me. And
you put his diss track towards you in there?
No, I put another song that he has in there.
Oh,
he made a song called Unconditional Love, and I put that in the 5 Songs That Grew on Me video. So he saw that. It was like, oh, you still talking shit. Like the thing is,
what the fuck?
The thing is, the 5 songs that grew on me, I was saying why I like the song. Like I was like, bro, this song Unconditional Love is actually fire. I like this, and he got mad at that. So like, I remember him leaving a comment on that video talking about some part 2 of the diss track dropping at 5 p.m. Central Time. I'm like, nigga, calm down.
Hey, that's actually a good fucking look for him too. Like I'm sure, like what are some other rappers you had in that video?
Blueface and goddamn, I don't even remember what other songs I put.
Bro, like list. That's kind of a look for him, bro. Like being on a channel of your size where you're actually like seriously talking about other big rappers, and then you like throw in this motherfucker like put a diss track on you. Like he should be thanking you, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, I just checked that video got 46,000 views, and that's 45,599 more people that would have heard about him.
Yeah, like that's a whole look for him, and he's over here fucking hating on you and shit. That's actually funny.
But no, I'm glad that he did that, because literally part 2, like the second diss track, I fucking love it. I got it on my phone. I got the song on my phone. I love that shit. So I'm glad he made it.
Is it actually hard, or are you saying you love it because it's like this shit is trash and you're just being?
Bro, like I actually have a good time listening to that shit. It's fire. Like I got his SoundCloud and everything. I be listening to his music.
Jesus Christ.
He asked me to promote him in the video, and I was like, "But we're not that cool. Like, calm down, calm down, dog."
Oh my god, we're not that cool. Jesus Christ.
So when it comes to you returning to YouTube in general, I don't know if you know these 2 channels, but I feel like you could be good as a Birdman or Optimist channel. Do you know who they are?
That's crazy you mentioned that. I found Optimist's channel like I want to say probably like in the summer of last year.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I watched both of them. I don't really watch Birdman like that. I'd say I watch Optimist more. And there was a point where I was actually gonna like heavily mold one of my second channels after what Optimist does, like just a straight up commentary, like, you know, speaking on a bunch of different shit, not putting too much focus into one specific video and taking how long in it, but just kind of like just throwing the net out there and just like talking about whatever the fuck you want. There was a point where I was gonna do that like last summer, but yeah, I don't know. I could definitely see myself doing something like what Optimist does.
The funny thing is about their videos is that it's just them talking about the topic, and they got like some video gameplay in the background. Like that's really it, like Call of Duty or fucking Minecraft. That's all their videos are. But that's something that you could do.
Yeah, and honestly, if I were to do something like that, I would probably have an easier time just talking. I don't know why I'm like this, but I find it easier to make videos when I'm just like I find it easier to get my point across and like say exactly what I want to say when I'm just doing a commentary compared to if I'm doing a commentary with my face cam. I don't know why. I think I like focus too much on like how I'm appearing and like how I look and shit in the video that I don't.
You healthy and you
focus
slimmer
enough.
now, so you don't got to worry about it.
Yeah, well, it's not even just like how I look in terms of like, oh fuck, I'm all fat and shit. It's like I don't even know, bro. Like I would just always be looking at myself in the camera and shit. I'm a Leo, bro. Like Leos are obsessed with themselves, I've been told, type shit.
My father is one. I know what you mean.
Bro, literally, I don't know what it is, but everyone in my life thinks that I fit the exact criteria of a Leo, and I don't know if that's if that's a bad thing or a good thing. But yeah, whenever I would record my videos, I would always be like just hella distracted, and I wouldn't be able to focus on my point getting put across. But whenever I would do commentary videos like that, because I have done videos in the past where it was just like gameplay in the background and shit, I'm definitely able to get the point across way easier like that. So if I do like switch to those types of videos, honestly, I'd probably be like better at getting what I'm trying to say across. Definitely.
So I mean, so when it comes to your non-existent return to YouTube, anyway, because you already said you don't even know if that's going to happen.
I wouldn't say it's non-existent. I would say I'm definitely going to return at some point. It's just I just got to get in the
it's very prolonged.
right mindset. Yeah.
So with that being said, though, this is actually gonna be a good question. Would you even still consider yourself a hip hop YouTuber?
Definitely. I don't think I'm ever gonna. If whenever I do come back to YouTube, I'm never just gonna quit and leave behind covering hip hop. Honestly, I wouldn't. I mean, one of the reasons I haven't like decided to be active and shit again is because I don't really know what other videos I would do like if I weren't to do YouTube. Like I just don't know. But yeah, I would definitely still consider myself a hip hop YouTuber. I'm not switching off of that anytime soon. In terms of like when I do return.
Okay, this is one of the things that me, Culture, and Isaiah had discussed in our season. We was pretty much talking about how in order for you to pretty much have an identity on YouTube, you got to be known as that guy that makes a video about a certain thing. So like for me, like at years ago, it was the XXL shit. People would be like, "Oh yeah, Amir is that guy who makes the XXL ranking videos, whatever." And then CDTV Productions, he has like his worst rappers in the game series and whatnot, so people know him for that. When it comes to you, like if you was to hear a person say, "Oh yeah, I know Lifty, he's that guy that makes videos about blank," like what would fill in that blank for you?
Do I even need to answer that, bro? I think you'd be able to fill it in too.
I was gonna say Logic, but you don't want to hear my answer.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah. Whenever
you don't want to be known as a Logic YouTube channel. Hold on, bro. Hit up Blacky Speaks. Take over that Rat Pack account he used to have. You might as well, bro. Rat Pack Lifty. You might as well go along with it.
Nah, I mean, whenever someone if someone was to say that, I think that they would either say like this is the motherfucker that would make videos about Logic, or there was a heavy point, bro, where I was known as the person that was making videos about Dax and Tory Lanez.
Oh, I've seen all of those. Yeah,
bro. I don't know how, I don't know why, but my videos during that time, they blew up so fucking crazy.
I think it was just simply because it was like a current events thing. You was talking about stuff that was like hot in hip hop at the time.
Yeah, it was a current events thing, and what it was like leading up to that. You know how Tory Lanez was beefing with everybody. He was beefing with JID. He was beefing with fucking Don Q at one point.
Yeah.
Joyner Lucas. Like I was covering all that shit when it first happened. And like once it got to the Dax stuff, I was covering Dax before he even dropped the diss track on Tory Lanez. Like I was covering when Dax was teasing it on his Instagram, like a week before and shit. So I think it was me being like, it was me covering it before shit had even taken off. And once the diss track came out, I covered it. Once all shit started taking off, for some reason, my videos, those shits went viral as fuck at that time. Like every video for like a week straight was like over 100K. Shit was wild.
So is that something that is that the type you can go back to, being a current event channel? Like on some Blacky Speak shit, just talk about something that's currently happening in hip hop.
Yeah, I definitely probably would. Because that's really always been like my main types of videos that I make. Other than like current events, I I wouldn't really see myself as a channel that molds itself around anything else other than like my my everything we know videos where I cover like everything we know about like an album from a specific artist.
Like the no pressure thing.
Yeah. I did one for bro. Like the thing with that is like with my channels getting suspended and shit, bro. Like my everything we know videos aren't even all on one channel. Like I have like a few uploaded on Lifties. I have a few uploaded on my the real Lifties, and I have like I think a Kendrick one uploaded on Still Lifties. The Kendrick one kind of took off low-key, and he still ain't dropped the album, so I don't know what the fuck he's doing. But yeah, like other than like current events things, the only other thing that I would like really say that I my channels are molded around is those videos. But yeah, whenever I do eventually make the comeback, it's most definitely going to be like some current events type shit. Most definitely going to be just like some straight discussion shit, and probably those everything we know videos. Those are like been those have always kind of been like what my channels have always been based around basically.
Now people like Blackie and people like you, the eventual Rat Pack channel. The reason why I just know I couldn't be a current events type of channel is simply because I do not care about a lot of shit that happens, especially not to the point to make a whole 10-15 minute YouTube video about it. I'm not interested in a lot of stuff like that to do it. And with that being said though, there are and there always have been a lot of people that come across my channel to where I know that they're either brand new or they've probably been heard of who I was and just never really watch my content like that, because people will ask me to make a type of video that's just a video I've never done before. So it's like, why would I start doing this now?
That's exactly how. Remember how I told you earlier? People were like telling me to like react to certain shit, and I'm like, bro, I'm not even a fucking reactor channel. Like, take this shit to Dante, bro. Like that ain't me.
You asking
like,
the wrong person, man.
Yeah.
So I pretty much don't have like discussion videos on my channel. I think I really only have like one. It's called like the most difficult music argument of all time or something like that.
Yeah.
But like back in 2018, for example, everything that happened with the Pusha T and Drake thing, I had so many people talking about you should make a video talking about the beef between Pusha T and Drake. I'm like, why would I do that? And it was like, because like you're a hip hop channel and that's something big going on in hip hop right now. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about Pusha T or Drake. I don't care that Drake has a son. I'm not even a Pusha T fan. I'm not listening to Daytona. Like everything about that is something I don't care about. So I'm the type of, and I was telling some people that I'm like, bro, I'm not the type of person to where if something big happened to hip hop, you should run to me expecting a video on it. I don't do that. Like,
yeah, and honestly, bro, that's like one of the reasons why I haven't, made the full return to making videos and shit again, because like this groups in with me not being motivated. At the same time, like when I see shit that happens that I at like 2 years ago would have ran to make a video on, when I see shit now, I'm like, bro, I just don't care. Like,
yeah,
like it would be nice to make a video on this right now, but I just like I don't care. Like, oh god, bro, like I can't even explain the feeling, but it's just at certain points I don't care. That's why, bro, like whenever I do make videos, it's about like certain niche artists. Like I'm not making videos on fucking Drake and whatever Drake is doing all the time. I'm not making videos on NBA Youngboy and like fucking JD Young, because there's like some YouTubers that I follow that like there's always news to talk about with like people that are getting into beef every day, like with fucking Kodak and like I said, Youngboy and JD Young and all these like rappers and shit. But like if I just don't really care about a rapper, I'm not gonna talk about them. Like if you go to my channel, I made a video on fucking Lil Nas X's song being removed or something. That was some shit that I was like, oh, that's interesting. Let me talk about it. I made a video on Logic teasing he was going to come out of retirement. I made a video on like YG. Like everything that I upload videos on is shit that I genuinely am interested in. And that's also one of the reasons like why I haven't been active, because I just haven't been interested in a whole lot of shit recently, to be honest.
Right. And you don't want to force yourself to make a video about something you're not interested in.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not gonna talk about shit that I just genuinely don't care about.
And that's why I can't be a current event channel. There's so much shit that happens in hip hop that I couldn't care less about. So when people come to me like, "Are you gonna make a video about this?" I'm like, "No, you." Like I be telling people like, you shouldn't even be expecting that type of content from me because you're never gonna get it. So
exactly, bro. Yeah, I mean that's just how it should be, bro. Like people just be fucking. I don't know. People will look to like a specific YouTuber that they'll see as like, oh, like this is my favorite YouTuber. He'll make like a certain type of like, even if they don't make a certain specific type of video, they'll just like try and convince a certain YouTuber to like make this type of video because they think he'll have an interesting opinion on it. I don't know. It doesn't make sense, but like I could see why people do it, but at the same time, it's like, bro, it really doesn't make sense.
Would you ever sell your soul for YouTube, i.e., just start making videos about stuff just because you know other people want to see it, but it's not what you really want to do?
God. Right now, like going forward, no, hell nah. Like I ain't with that shit, but I definitely, bro. If you look at my OG channel, the one that got suspended and shit, I definitely have done that. Probably like 2 years ago in the past and shit. I don't think I definitely haven't done that in a long time. If I'm just be honest, bro, the last video that I've done that on, 5 down or 6 months ago, Casanova releases video and claims he's innocent. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I really did not. I don't keep up or even give a fuck about Casanova that much. At that point, I made that video because I'm like, all right, bro. Like, I need to make a video. I need to get back in the
to get some type of numbers.
Yeah, and it wasn't even just to get numbers because that video got like less than 200 views, bro. That is probably the worst. Like that is the worst of videos performed on my channel probably in like 2 years. And I think honestly it's reflective because I don't listen to Casanova. I don't give a fuck about Casanova. I think literally my subscribers, they have like similar music taste to me. And if I'm uploading some shit that I ain't really that interested about, they ain't gonna be interested as well. But fucking that was like the reason I uploaded that video was because like, all right, bro, like I need to get some type of I need to get back into the mind state of recording videos. And that was something that happened at that point. So I'm like, all right, bet I'm just gonna make a video on this. Hopefully it'll get me back in the groove. And it kind of worked because the video after that, I did a video on Uzi unfollowing Rihanna after finding out her and A$AP Rocky were dating. And that shit got like 7K views. And then I did a video on like Lil Yachty beefing with some TikTokers, and that shit was pretty funny. And that shit got like 8K views. So
that's funny, and that's something that I have to ask you. Like Lil Uzi unfollowing Rihanna because he saw she was like fucking around with A$AP Rocky. Is that something that you really cared about enough to where you made a YouTube video about it?
It's not that I cared about it, but like I saw that on YouTube or on Instagram, and I'm like, this is actually funny as fuck. Like Uzi was in his feelings. He was posting shit on his Instagram story that day. Like I thought it was pretty funny. So I'm like, fuck it, let me go make a video on it.
Okay, I hear you.
But the video before that, I'll even admit, like the one about Casanova, like claiming he's innocent and shit. That was an example where I'm like, all right, I honestly don't really care about this, but I'm just gonna make a video about it.
Okay, I hear you. So would you? That's probably your channel. You could become like a gossip type of channel then.
I mean,
try to do that, bro. Pillow talking lifties or something.
Pillow talking lifties,
bro. Whenever a celebrity get into some type of heat with another celebrity because he stole his girl or some shit, make a video about that.
Bro, this needs to be a thing, bro, because I don't know if you've noticed like the lifties pillows that I have in the background, or the lifties pillow that I have in the background of like damn near all my videos. That could be like some fucking merch type shit for the future. Like if I was to do that, like pillow talking with lifties, and like I could sell lifties pillows, bro. Like that's kind of a move. That's definitely a move right there. That's wild.
Okay, yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, but I don't know. I would not see myself becoming like a gossip type channel like that. I really just thought that was kind of like a funny video to make because that whole concept was just funny as fuck to me.
Shit, what was next I was about to say? God damn it. Damn, I hate when ideas get up in my mind. Cause it was something relating to that about just making when it comes to making content, that just because other people want to see it. I do have like a series like on my channel called like Every Song Ranked series, where I just rank every song from a particular artist from all the albums and whatnot. Like so far I've done Cardi B, Big Sean, Nicki Minaj, what's that dude's name? J. Cole. And
what's that dude's name?
Everybody keeps telling me to make a video on Kendrick, but the thing with me is I have never listened to a Kendrick Lamar album. And when I say that, a lot of people think it's because they immediately think I don't like Kendrick. Like,
you've never listened to a K-Dot album?
Never.
No, you've never listened to Good Kid, Mad City?
Nope.
Right, you got to listen to Good Kid, Mad City at least once, bro. At least once. What do you mean? Why are you so passionate about not listening to it?
All right, y'all. This has been a really good podcast.
Oh my god,
my man's lifties pulled up.
How can you be so passionate about not
my
listening
man's Lifty
to
pulled
Good
up
Kid, Mad
supporting it.
City,
This
dog?
shit gonna be dropping really soon, bro. You have a good day, all right, bro?
You crazy, bro. You a whole
Man,
wild human for that.
you just, bro, literally like 20 minutes ago, you said not even listening to his albums that you can't even name 3 songs by Jay-Z, but you mad I never listened to Kendrick. I can name you 15 songs by Kendrick, but you don't hear me complain.
I mean, I guess you're right. I don't know, bro. Good Kid, Mad City is that's just like one of those albums you kind of gotta listen to.
No, I've been living my life just fine. I listen to Kendrick Lamar.
What happened?
I said I've been living my life just fine. I listen to Kendrick Lamar. I'm not pressed about it. But the reason why I brought it up is because so many people keep telling me to. Because first of all, I only rank people's albums. Like I only rank the songs on the album. The only time where I'll dive into their EPs or their mixtapes is if they only have like one album. So for the Cardi B video, for example, she only has one album, which was Invasion of Privacy. So that video, I added in like 3 mixtapes just to get a good number of songs, so it wouldn't be too short. Mm-hmm. But Kendrick, he got like 5 or 6 of them bitches. So, but that's the thing. I've never listened to a Kendrick Lamar album in the past, and I'm not about to start just to make that video. So when somebody asks me when that Every Song Rain video and Kendrick coming out, I'm like, probably several years from now.
Several years from now. Are you gonna listen to are you at least gonna listen to like his new one whenever, I mean, eventually if it does end up dropping this year, are you gonna end up listening to that, or you're still gonna be passionate about your non-listening to Kendrick?
I didn't even fuck with the J. Cole album that came out. I didn't like the off season.
Honestly, I was, it's not my favorite album of the year, but I fuck with it. I definitely fuck with like a solid amount of the songs off of there.
I had to get into a back and forth with Culture because this dude called it a 10 out of 10, best album of the year the next fucking day after it came. It wasn't even out for the whole 24 hours. It was like 18 hours later. This dude, it's 10 out of 10. This is the best album of 2021. I'm like, Culture, stop.
I mean, it's one of those albums that definitely grew on me. The first time I listened to it, I was like, kind of like how I told you earlier that I do with every fucking album. I'm like, this is kind of, I wouldn't say mid, but this is just whatever. But then I listened to it obviously a few more times. I fuck with it, bro. The one song that he has with Lil Baby, that one's fire. That one is definitely fire. Do you listen to Amine at all?
Nope. The only song I even care to listen to by him is the song Heebie Jeebies with Kehlani, and I only listen to it for Kehlani.
Oh, okay. That's definitely a little sus, but nah. Amine had a song on his album, on his Limbo album.
Kehlani is bad as fuck. Amine is not bad as fuck, so you can call that sus all you want.
You said Amine not bad as fuck. You tripping, dog. Anyways, Amine had the song on his last album on Limbo.
That Limbo shit.
Yeah. It's fuck. It's the song of, or the name of the song is I can't think of it right now. But J. Cole used the beat for that on the song that he did with Lil Baby.
I heard that when I was looking up reviews and reactions about the albums and shit. I saw a lot of people bringing that up.
Yeah, like Amine fucking blessed that beat whenever he put it on his album, and J. Cole took that shit and he just like turned it up like fucking 200%. Like that song is hard. It's probably my favorite song on the album. That one, the one with 21, and then I think the second.
You sound. I can't do it. I listen. I mean, it had the Logic effect. And funny enough, that's something I actually said on Twitter. I was like, I couldn't fuck with the off season. It had that Logic effect to it, and people was like, "Why are you bringing up Logic?" And I was like, I didn't like the album for the reason I don't like Logic. Every song, his flows were good, the lyrics were good, the rhymes were tight. Nothing was hidden for me. Every single song from the off season, I heard it and I was like, all right, this is cool. Next song. All right, this is straight. Next song. Like nothing was like, oh my God, this is great.
Yeah. I mean, I can see where you're coming from with that. I'm kind of like that with like a decent amount of the songs in the album, but I can't say it with the song with Lil Baby. The one with Lil Baby slaps, the one with 21 Savage slaps, and I think the track Amiri, or like one of like the second Amari. Did I say Amiri? My bad.
Yeah, he got
the song Amari. That one slaps.
He got a music video to that song. I peeped that. Oh, speaking of Amiri, you actually said that in your interview with Music For You. I forgot his name already. But because he had asked you, did you have anything planned, any type of collabs with other hip hop YouTubers? You was like, oh yeah, this is a guy named Amiri. I was like, you already fucking up, dog. That is not my name.
you talking about, bro? I don't know what you're talking about. It must be a different lifties you're talking about, bro.
All right, the Josh Peck looking lifties, not the slim one.
What? You tripping, dog? Nah.
But to respond to what you mentioned earlier about me actively not listening to Kendrick has done nothing to me. It's not that I have anything against him where I don't want to listen to his music. It's more so, like I said, there's just some people, there's just some albums that you just never really had the interest in checking out. But when it comes to Kendrick and his albums, people are legitimately pissed that they've met somebody who don't care about listening to him. So when I tell them that, they're like you've never listened to a Kendrick album? Like what lifetime are you living in? I'm like, bro, calm down.
I feel that honestly, bro. Like with any rapper that is at like a elevated social stature, I guess, to anyone else. Like for example, Jay-Z, Nas, and Kendrick. Like they're all looked at as like way above, someone like fucking Gunna. You know, someone like Lil Baby.
Oh
so,
boy, you like I mentioned, I did a video on Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Do you know how many people got mad at that shit?
I could imagine.
I know damn well
Nicki
you didn't make a video about Cardi
stands.
B, but you don't listen to Kendrick Lamar. I'm like, yes.
Nicki and Cardi stands. They're fucking. Their stands are the worst, bro. So I don't even like want to enter your comment section for that video because it's probably toxic as fuck.
No, people support me because at this point people know the type of YouTuber I am. I'm not about to make shit just because y'all want to see it. With that Kendrick video being a perfect example, I'm not about to force myself to listen to 5 Kendrick Lamar albums just because y'all want to see a video. Y'all just not gonna get it.
Yeah, you with you on that is kind of like exactly how I am when I fucking explained the reaction videos earlier. Literally, it's the exact same shit. But the point I was trying to make, so like whenever people are like looking at like people like Jay-Z, people like Kendrick and shit, if like whenever it's a rapper that has like an elevated stature,
yeah,
I feel like it's kind of the way that you are with listening to a Kendrick song is kind of like or a Kendrick album is kind of the same way that I am with listening to a Jay-Z the same way I am with listening to a Jay-Z album. I feel like it's because everyone is constantly just sucking their dicks and they're just trying to shove that rapper down your throat. And it kind of just turns you off to wanting to listen to them. If that makes sense. Bro,
there you go.
That's just how our brains are wired, bro. Like, I don't know. Whenever someone does that with a certain artist to me, I don't want to listen to them. Whenever like my mom tells me to clean my room, even if I was trying to clean my room already, I don't want to fucking clean my room no more. Like that's just how our brains are wired, bro. I don't know. That's how it should be.
Now, what you saying makes perfect sense because that's another thing that I've been having to tell people. I'm like, y'all already know that I don't care about listening to Kendrick. Y'all are pressing me about it. It's not gonna make me want to listen to him more. Like, if anything, y'all making it worse. Like, if I had any type of interest and will to make that video, y'all throwing that shit out the window because y'all keep bringing it up.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, like I was gonna ask earlier, are you gonna end up listening to if he does end up dropping a project this year or no?
I don't think I will because I've never listened to his last shit. So, granted, the people I have did that too. There's one rapper where I did that too. I've never listened to no other album by him. But the one project that did drop and had so much hype, I finally checked it out, was Lil Uzi Vert with Eternally Take. That is the only Uzi project I've ever heard. I
did the same shit with Eternal Take. I literally hadn't listened to a single Uzi project before that. But I didn't listen to a single Uzi project before that. Listen to Eternal. Did you listen to the deluxe or not?
Oh hell no.
Yeah, I don't.
The original one was already like 24 songs. Not deluxe. We announced the deluxe. I said, I'm straight, dog.
Yeah. I feel like with certain artists, bro, like deluxes are it's not really that they just ain't needed, but it's like what was the point of you doing this? I don't know. I don't know, bro. Like with certain artists,
they don't want to release another project. They'll rather just add 20 songs to an already 20-song album.
Yeah, like that shit don't make any sense, bro. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain. Like there's a point that I'm trying to make with that, but I don't even know how I'm trying to get it out, bro. Like it's just weird.
One reason why I do understand it is because it's all music that they made around the same time. Because when people release an album, even if it's like 12 songs, like that don't mean that they only made 12 songs around that time. That was just the 12 that they highlighted for the album they felt would fit the best on there. A person can make like 35 songs and not use like 20 of them and cut their album down to 15. But we live in a world now where like that other 20 songs that person didn't use, they'll make it into like the deluxe edition. But even Eminem did that shit. The Music to Be Murdered By with part 2. I
Yeah.
said Eminem jumped on a deluxe edition train. How
Well,
about that?
Eminem, he's always been doing deluxes, hasn't he? Like, isn't there a deluxe for damn near every one of his albums?
I don't think so.
I feel like there definitely is, bro.
I can't name one Eminem album that has a deluxe edition. I don't think there is one. The only one I can think of is Relapse. He released something called Relapse Refill with like 6 new songs.
Yeah,
but that was way back in 2009. He's never did it since.
the Marshall Mathers LP2 Deluxe. This was in. Oh wait, this is
Somebody
okay, this is
put
the
baby
one.
in the corner. I'm only
Second
trying to
one.
one. Yeah. He did that. Yeah, with Desperation,
Relapse.
Baby. He did do that with those.
Recovery, Encore.
There's a deluxe edition of Recovery.
I'm on a Spotify right now. It says there is, yeah. Tripping. 19
Somebody
songs.
put baby in the corner. I'm only trying to
Yeah, there's a deluxe with 2 extra songs on it. Fucking Relapse. Yeah, there's the refill one. Wait. Oh wait, there's a deluxe for Relapse, and then there's a Relapse refill. So is that like a deluxe for the deluxe? What the fuck?
Yeah, mind blown. But
That's
hey,
a deluxe for the deluxe.
Well,
bro.
I guess I was wrong there. I ain't know Eminem was out here. I completely forgot about all those songs, but it's funny that you said that because there was an Eminem video that I made that I ended up deleting for that reason. About over a year ago, like 2019, I made a video called "The 5 Most Forgotten Eminem Songs." All 5 songs on that video, on that list, in that video were like deluxe edition tracks.
Songs.
So yeah, one of the reasons why I deleted the video was because the comments was pretty much swarmed with people saying like all of the songs that you had in here were songs that was on like a deluxe edition. So of course, like they weren't really forgotten because a lot of people didn't know about them in the first place. So this list kind of don't make sense. So then after like a couple of months, I was like, yeah, all these people are pretty much right. Let me just delete this shit.
Yeah. Bro, I've had like a weird stigma towards deluxe albums ever since like it's been a norm for all these rappers to just like throw an extra 20 songs on a fucking already 20 song deluxe album, like you said. Like I don't know, it would get to a point, bro, where I would go back to an album like Man on the Moon, for example, and I would see that it would have a deluxe, and I would be like I don't even want to listen to the deluxe version right now. Like I just want to listen to the regular album because I look at it in like the same point of view of like the rappers nowadays that are just like shitting out an extra like 20 songs that are most likely just for like album sales and shit, you know?
Oh yeah, boosting the streams, yeah.
Yeah. Like I look at, I know that it's not like I know Cudi wasn't in 2009 dropping a fucking like a probably 3-song deluxe just to shit out more album sales, but like I view deluxe albums like that, and I can't get that viewing like out of my head, and it's kind of terrible. Like I don't know. Even though like a lot of albums, deluxe versions of them, like the deluxe songs end up being like the fucking best songs in the album. Like I don't know.
Now, one thing I did want to say, this reverts back to my displeasure for Kendrick. Do you feel that one of the reasons why? Oh, how can I phrase this? Would you say one of the reasons why you were surprised that I don't listen to Kendrick is because of how popular he is and how he's pretty much praised as the best rapper of the generation?
The best rapper.
I felt that voice crack too. Yeah. But would you say that's the reason why you were surprised? Like, damn, Amir, you don't listen to Kendrick Lamar? Like, because of how big he is?
Yeah, I feel like it's Kendrick's name is like one of those names where it's like it's kind of like a given. Like you just kind of think everyone listens to him. Like, did you think that fucking like were you surprised when I had mentioned Jay-Z and Nas earlier in terms of like people I never really?
I was surprised that you mentioned anybody else. I legit thought the only rapper you listened to was Logic.
Jesus Christ. Well, yeah. So I was surprised that you mentioned Kendrick because like Kendrick's name is like one of those names where it's like he's kind of so big that it's gotten to a point where you think that he's just a given that like damn near everyone has at least listened to Good Kid, Mad City, or like damn near everyone just listens to him. You know, that's kind of why I was surprised.
Now here's the difference with that. Me saying I haven't. When I say listening to somebody's albums, I mean I do the one thing that you would never do in your life. Like I like sit down and listen to the music. Like I want to pay attention to what the rapper was talking about on the song and whatnot. So when I say I don't listen to Kendrick, that's what I mean. I've never like sat down and paid attention to any of his music.
But you've
like,
heard Kendrick songs like
I couldn't tell you what To Pimp a Butterfly was about. Like I don't know what's the theme of that album. I don't know shit about it because I've never listened to it. But in terms of if I heard Kendrick album, I can name you a shit ton of Kendrick Lamar songs. Like, even from Good Kid, Mad City. Like I know Swimming Pools, Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, The Art of Peer Pressure. I know all of those songs, but if somebody asked me have I listened to the album, I would just be like, no, I know a few songs from it, but I've never cared to like sit down and listen to it, you know?
Yeah, I definitely see what you're saying right there. That's how I was with fucking with Kanye's music before I had went on that Kanye binge.
Yeah,
like
you can name a ton of radio songs.
Yeah,
from, like Gold Digger, all that shit.
Yeah, Gold Digger, fucking Power, All the Lights, fucking like
Flashing Lights, yeah.
Flashing Lights, all that shit, bro. You can name all those, but it's like I was the same way. I didn't actually sit down and listen. Well, in this case, I didn't like work out and listen to a fucking Kanye album up until like last year, and then when I did, I couldn't stop. I was listening to like I binged like that man's whole discography basically, except for the album with didn't he do a fucking an album with Jay-Z?
Yeah, Watch the Throne.
That's the one I didn't listen to.
You are awful. Now here's the thing: you purposely avoided that album. You saw a collab with Jay-Z and went, "Oh no, I can't play this."
I did, bro. The fucked up thing is I did, bro. I don't know why I did it, but I saw that. I'm like, I don't want to listen to this one.
Yeah, you purposely avoided Jay-Z. That's crazy. Now here's the thing: there's two songs on that Watch the Throne album that I want to highlight. One of them is called "No Church in the Wild." You ever heard of that song?
I would probably I don't recognize it. I probably have to listen to it, see if I've heard it before.
"No Church in the Wild" is a song I've never liked by like when you I do want you to not hear the whole song, but literally if you put it on for like 40 seconds, you'll know what I mean. I don't like the song "No Church in the Wild" because it sounds like I'm listening to a fucking Chevy car commercial.
Oh god!
Like the type of song you would hear playing during a Dodge Chevy commercial or some shit. That's what that song is. I can't listen to this.
What did we say? Oh, the first song. It's literally the first song.
Yeah, "No Church in the Wild." When you hear that beat, you're gonna think of a Dodge Ram or something.
Ugh. I see what you're saying. It sounds like a fucking Honda commercial where they're like driving next to a cliff and shit.
Fucking
like,
a big ass truck like driving through mud or something. Like that's all I can think about.
The cinematic ass slow shots, fucking big ass tires with the mud.
There you go.
I see what you're saying, bro. I see what you're saying.
I've never, and I don't even know what the song is about. I can't name you one bar that either Jay-Z or Kanye said. I solely don't like that song because of the beat. The second song I wanted to highlight was called "New Day." "New Day" is a song I would recommend. That's hard. "New Day" is hard.
New Day.
Yeah.
I'll peep New Day later on.
But what you said about the overall thing of like Kendrick is such a popular rapper, so you just kind of assume that a lot of like pretty much everybody has heard it or listened to him. Yeah, that's how it is with you and Kanye, right? You've never listened to his albums until last year. Yeah. So it's like you had all these years, all this time to check them out, but you just never really cared to. That's how I am with Kendrick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely feel that. I mean, I feel like forcing yourself to listen to like a certain artist because people are always talking about him. It could be good. Like in my case, I love Kanye's music now, obviously, but it could also be bad because it's like just forcing yourself to do anything, going into it with the mindset of like, oh fuck, like people are telling me I gotta do this, now I have to do it. Going into it with that mindset is a lot of the time you're not going to be set up to be satisfied. You're just setting yourself for disappointment. So like on your own terms, obviously, like it makes sense to listen to Kendrick on your own terms. Obviously, not when people are shoving fucking Kendrick's schlobby fucking cock down your throat type shit.
And they want a video about him. Yeah, there is one rapper in the world where I've made the decision to never force myself to listen to a rapper again because I tried with this artist's music. And it became a point where I literally was like, all right, I'm just not going to do it. Because every song I came across, I wasn't really enjoying a lot of it. I would just force myself to get through his catalog. So after it happened with that rapper, I just said, you know what? I would never force myself to listen to somebody again.
Who was it?
Logic, nigga.
Oh my God.
It was fucking Logic. Like I'm not even trolling you for being like his fan club and whatnot. At this point, I'm being honest. Logic is literally the rapper that made me realize that I would never force myself to listen to somebody again if it's not a person that I have the internal desire to be like, you know what, let me check them out. Let me finally give their music a chance. If I don't have that reaction, I'm just not gonna do it because all those Young Sinatra mixtapes, I was just going. Some of them was long as fuck. I swear some of them had like over 20 songs.
Yeah, they are long as fuck. They
so
like
it was
songs in each.
I was dead ass listening to Logic, and every song that passed, I was like, all right, next song. All right, next song. Like nothing was hidden, and that's why I said when I got to Under Pressure, I finally stopped, which is crazy because that and The Incredible True Story are pretty much his best projects from what I've been hearing. Bro, so it's like, damn, you finally gave up when you got to that.
Bro, I was just about to say, like, even though you went through all that, like, you have to at some point, bro. And I'm turning into one of those people, I know, but you have to listen to The Incredible True Story, bro. Like, the production on that shit, everything about the album is just like even like the fucking skits and like the storyline. That shit is just that's my favorite hip hop album of all time, personally.
Under Pressure? Okay, cool.
No. The Incredible True Story.
Oh, okay.
Under Pressure it's like my second favorite Logic album, but like The Incredible True Story, bro, you have to listen to that shit. I know I'm turning into one of those people that's telling you got to listen to some shit, but like if you for some reason decide like let me just give Logic one, like let me listen to one more album, give it one last chance. If there's gonna be any album, it has to be The Incredible True Story.
And I don't know, bro. I feel like you're pressing me about it.
Hey, I'm just saying, if you change your mind, bro, The Incredible True Story is the album. It's the album.
Man, he's your El Shaddai. That's why you want me to try it, man. Basically. All right, I'll consider it because this newfound dislike for Logic, this all happened like 2019 or so. So I haven't, other than No Pressure, I haven't listened to none of his projects or anything since then. But yeah, when it came like, and this is actually something that I recommend to other people. I don't recommend anybody listening to an artist just because you have friends or a bunch of people on the internet telling you to. If it's not somebody you truthfully care to check out, then don't do it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, but Logic has come in clutch for one thing, and that's hey, if I ever pick up skateboarding, I know what soundtrack. I'm like that Young Broken Infamous. That shit gonna kick in tough.
That, bro, that shit slaps at all the skate parks, bro.
All the skate parks, bro. I'm about to be in so many half pipes listening to Logic, bro. About to kill that shit, bro.
Gonna be doing so many fucking little scooter bunny hops, bro. All that wild shit.
All the Mick Twist, bro. Come on, man.
The Mick Twist.
American Wasteland, like shit.
Slapping your fucking ankle with a scooter real quick, bro. All that shit. Oh fuck, bro. Oh goddamn. Hey, put it on Young fucking Broken Infamous now, bro. Come on. All that shit.
But you scared the fuck out of me. I didn't know what you was about to say. I thought you got shot or something. Man, I was gonna have to pull a DJ Vlad and put that shit in the title, bro. Like Lifties get shot while recording the podcast. I was gonna have to do that. I'm sorry.
Vlad's titles are wild, bro. Fucking Vlad.
All right, bro. Was there anything else specifically that you wanted to talk about?
Lifties 2021 comeback coming soon, hopefully. Just gotta continue to get my mind right, gotta continue to get my health right. And yeah, I mean once I got all my shit in check, bro, and once I got the motivation for YouTube again, I'm most definitely gonna try and come back as strong as I can and stay as consistent as I possibly can. But other than that, bro, I fucking appreciate you for bringing me on the podcast. This shit this shit's a fucking huge move, bro. Like you've had hella people that I just, casually find myself watching on, like, I wouldn't say a day-to-day basis, but like I find myself watching a lot of the people that you've also had on this show in my free time, bro. Like I fuck with Croc Gang. I fuck with you had someone, I feel like you interviewed someone that he makes videos about like hood movies and shit, I think.
Cinema, yeah.
Bro, I've seen a couple of his videos and I fuck with him. So like the fact that you had him on here and you have me on here too, that's.
But yeah, sir. Finally, yeah, I saw you was in your late night interview with old boy. You was like, Amir, you need to hit me up if you're serious about this. I'm like, man. I found that after I had messaged you and said, all right, but let's finally get this done. But yeah, bro, I'm glad you was finally able to get this taken care of.
For sure, bro. Well, like I said, thank you for having me on, bro. There's been hella fucking YouTube goats that I watch be on this, so I appreciate you for having me on, bro. It means
man, yeah, shout this out in your Discord that you wanted me to make for some reason.
Bro, what do you have against Discord? But Discord is kind of fire.
Discord is for childish ass people.
Okay,
I'm playing the only experiences I've seen on Discord is people getting bullied and shit. Intensified charts, my homie All the Culture. I just can't do it. Oh, speaking of that, do you know who All the Culture is? Like my co-host? Do you know who that is?
I know of him, and I think we follow each other.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't really like talked to him like that. Didn't you guys meet because he was like a fan of you, and then like you guys met up in person and shit? And
yes, sir.
I'm pretty sure, bro. I watched the exact like the original video that I think one of you guys uploaded. I think he might have uploaded it. Of you guys first meeting and shit. And I'm like, oh, that's fucking sick. And then I see you guys do a podcast and everything together.
We legit, that happened like last July. We've been cool since then. Yeah, that's my brother right there.
That's dope as hell, bro. That's dope as hell. You guys are able to like just meet up off of him like being a supporter of you and shit, and that you guys actually now make content like on a consistent basis, and that you guys are actually cool like outside of all the YouTube shit. Like that's just dope as hell.
One of the things I was about to ask you, because this has been something I've been told by a good number of people. I was going to ask you, is that one of the reasons why you don't support the podcast, because you don't know who he is, so you're kind of like not really interested in checking it out?
Nah. It's bro. You say I don't support the pod. Like
I'm fucking with you, though.
Motherfucker, bro. Like I'm telling you, like I watched the podcast and shit. Nah. I fuck with him. I fuck with both of you guys. You guys got like a both. You guys both got like a dope. What's the word? Like a dope dynamic and like how you guys communicate. Yeah, you guys got dope chemistry together. It's really
bro.
dope.
If you ever in Michigan, let me know, bro. We can go to a fucking gym together, whatever.
Where you're
go to skate park and shit.
Yeah, blast some fucking Young Broken Infamous.
Hey, bro, thanks a lot, bro. See you later.
Appreciate you, bro. Have a great rest of your night.